Hello everybody and welcome to a very special stream. Why is it special, Noosh? Tell them.
Because it's a Tuesday.
That's one reason, yes.
Also, because since we're going to be canceling stream for 2 weeks, we're going on a work trip to New York, and then we're coming back. It's tax season. There's a couple of other things that we have to deal with personally, so we're like, let's just take a little 2-week break. So it's only 6 streams from our regular schedule, but it still is going to feel like forever. Or maybe it will go by quickly. But either way, we're canceling for a while. So today's our last day of stream until we get back from everything and then deal with some personal stuff. So we wanted to go out with a bang, play some Mario Kart. That's what we're playing.
The one and the same,
I'm going to be
yes.
Birdo again because I was doing really good with her last time, which is shortly after she released. But yeah, so we're going to go as long as we can go tonight, like maybe even 4 hours, because we just want to have fun, do a little gaming, chat it up with you lovelies, including hello, Blue, Corey, Nat, Randy. How are you guys doing today? It is so great to see you guys.
Good evening. How are y'all?
We've been super quiet throughout the days, like yesterday and today, and even over the weekend, just trying to catch up on work, trying to get everything prepped for this trip, as well as just life in general. Been working on so many videos, so we are scheduling them. We don't want any issues like what happened with our little trip to Dallas earlier this month. We just want to be able to keep the channel going. We're gonna miss you guys, and like we're ready, like on top of the world right now, like ready to play some video games.
Yep, so if you want to play with us, make sure that you are friends with us. You can find our friend code in our Discord, and you can find the Discord link in the description.
Or type ~Discord in chat, and the link will appear for you to join and click.
Yep, and then we'll accept you at some point between matches. And then you can just join us.
Yeah, exactly. That's how that works. And William, hello, and Shane as well. Birdo moment is right.
How y'all doing today?
We started a little bit early. So our regular stream time is usually 8 p.m. Central Time. But we were like ready, and we were just sitting here. We're like, this is silly. Let's just go. Like, there's been so many streams that we were probably like a minute or two or something late. So this kind of makes up for it, right?
Yeah, a little bit.
I
would say so. Like, because if we're only a minute late, we just made up 10 streams.
For real, for real. I'm glad you're alive, Shane. We're very grateful for that. We are also alive and well. And Fry, here. I believe that's Fry, right?
No, Fry's supposed to look like a fish.
Isn't that? Who is that?
Who is this?
What if I just joined unexpectedly? It's Fry.
No, this is not Fry.
It's hello. Yeah, I remember the.
No, he's like a little fish guy.
You can't say no when the name literally says Fry the fish.
Imposter.
We can get started with just Fry.
Let's get started.
Yeah, and then
you got
if
a new
others
phone, Nat?
want to
Which
join.
kind? It's very exciting.
That is exciting. I finally bought a new phone charger today. I realized, like,
I bought a new phone charging cord.
Well, that's what I meant. A cord. Hello? Are we back?
Hello, people. Are we back?
Is it working now?
That was so weird.
I don't know what happened. It said communication error and like we got kicked out. I don't know if it's because of...
I don't know. I'm guessing there was a hiccup. Like OBS crashed.
Okay, you hear us. We're back now. Okay.
And
I was like, is this our karma for like a sign for like not ever starting early again? Like wait till 8. That is your time. Like...
Oh, that's such a trendy name too. Wait till 8.
Wait till 8. Like,
don't get ready for the wait till 8.
I think this is what happens because we started early, Lamau.
Yeah. We're live now. This still counts. We're still early.
We're still here. We're still early. But I don't even know what you guys heard last. But as far as joining on your Nintendo DS, like, I wish.
Is that never ever a thing now, aside from like local play, because of the shop being down, or like have the servers always been down?
And
I don't know how that works.
Congratulations on an iPhone 10. I actually have the iPhone XR, which is the one right after that. Which I think they're perfectly fine and work, even though Apple and like decides to put out like a million. They put out one every year. There was no need to get a new iPhone every year, guys, or a phone in general.
No, it was I remember some years where certain phone generations are just not that exciting.
Yeah, it's true. There hasn't been that big of an upgrade. Like a lot of our like IRL footage is still like on my iPhone or Doza's Android phone from like years ago. And like the footage, I think, is fine. The quality is great.
Yeah, I went from a Galaxy S2 to an S5 and then to an S9.
And so, yeah, see now, like I went from a 5S all the way to an XR, and I plan to have the XR until it dies, just like my 5S.
I don't plan on stopping with my S9.
Oh man, why was I going backwards? I don't know why.
Did you hit the B button?
By accident, and maybe it was because of karma of playing with the Brit.
It's entirely possible.
I've been following so much of like King Charles's like coronation news because like there's this like lawsuit going on too, and like Prince Harry just like went back to the UK for it. It's not just like the royals though, it's also like a lot of actors and actresses, or Elton John's part of it too, because of like the privacy issues and stuff. And like it's been interesting to see because a lot of artists have been like dropping and saying like, no, we're not going to play at your coronation, King Charles, and like it's getting spicy. Is like with a lot of people speculating like, is this the end of the British monarch? Like, are they finally gonna, you know, be of the people for the people kind of situation, or what's gonna happen? Because he's not like there's a lot of people who also still adore the family and stuff, but
sure, you always have the royalists.
Yeah, and historically it's just interesting to see because they are one of the biggest monarchs that the world knows and watches, right? Like we watch
me with the phone?
In the past have watched like the weddings and have watched the the press around like the funeral with the queen and everything, and it's just, man, history is being made like every day. Like even in our own lives, there's history every single day, but their family has been documented for centuries. So it's interesting to me, at least. You can
quite easily look back.
Yeah. Royal families in general, like their history, because of their, you know, privilege and stuff too, they're able to have pictures from like their you know, past generations, and they get to learn a lot from that. Not a lot of us can do so, but nowadays people have been documenting more. Like we got the internet, you know.
Yeah, true.
So, and then TikTok, and there's been a lot of TikTok news as well lately. Which, you know, that's been kind of interesting to see what will happen. And hello, Andon, how are you doing?
Welcome back.
And good luck studying for your science test, Hyper. And then you're going to treat yourself by attempting to beat Waterblight Ganon. That's the way to do it on a school night.
I bet you'll get it. I bet you will.
And yeah. Foxway with a classic Mount Wario. That is still one of our top TikToks watched of all time. So much so we pinned it to the top of our account. Because we had to.
Of course we did.
We want more views.
Yeah, we want people to know how great y'all are.
Absolutely. Mm-hmm. Which is why we've been trying to make it more of an effort to like tag, not only if like, you know, you guys stream highlight something in our Discord server, but if we played with you and we got a highlight out of that, like we put out an Overwatch one today where we played with Peter and Pika. It was just the four of us like playing in Discord one random day, and Doza got this epic Genji achievement, and we're like, you know what? We should thank them here too, because if we didn't play with them that day, if we weren't on this epic squatted up team, we never would have gotten it.
Nope.
So want to start like highlighting you guys and appreciating that even more so than ever before. Definitely trying to remember all of it, making notes down when we can because like some of y'all, it's a little harder because you guys change your names constantly, change your YouTube channels constantly. We can't guarantee it for everybody, but like for the ones that we know who they are and like their name's been pretty much the same their entire time with us, then we're gonna do our best to do it.
Yeah, a little bit easier, you know.
Yeah, so like I just never want anyone to feel bad like, hey, I was there, but like your name in Discord is XYZ and then your name on YouTube's ABC. How are we supposed to know?
Yeah, it can be difficult, but hey, you know, we do what we can.
Yeah. Sometimes we do look at like Discord, like if you guys have your YouTube channels like linked, that's super helpful. But we also understand people like to be private sometimes, and that's okay. But if you're trying to be private, you can't expect us to do the things.
True.
Berta is doing pretty great. She was in 3rd place, and I said she's doing pretty great, and then she's like, let me just go to 5th and humble Noosh. But then she did a little twirl for me, and she's super cute.
Oh my god, am I gonna get first? I'm gonna get first. Yes.
Okay. Well, I got
all
4th.
right there. Like you can see us.
Yes, you got 1st place on their science fair presentation. Andon, way to go!
Nice.
So proud of you.
Congratulations. What did you do it on?
Yeah, like what was your hypothesis or like your question that you're trying to answer? I said hypothesis.
I know.
Your hypotenuse. What a long line. Or side, rather. And hello, Jess. How are you doing? Oh my gosh. We haven't even brought it up yet. How are we like 2 minutes into stream from the actual time? And not mention today's epic news about Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom.
Oh, I don't know. I think maybe we were just holding it on.
Until
look,
someone
Mount
like
Wario
Jess showed up.
Way to go.
We know Jess is looking forward to that game.
Yeah, so like today they dropped 10 minutes of gameplay basically. Nintendo did of Tears of the Kingdom.
We screamed, we cried, we got emotional, and we were also eating food while we got to watch it after work. So like we almost choked. All of those things happened in the span of like what 10 minutes of that, like watching that beautiful, glorious look into the gameplay, like the custom ability, and like are we about to do a bunch of like videos about custom builds in The Legend of Zelda because of all the crafting that you can do?
Totally.
Like, oh my god.
So it reminded me of it gave me very much like Besiege vibes, which is an indie game that was really popular in like the 2014 2015 era. It actually was in beta for like 5-6 years, and it was very much like you just take pieces and you kind of stick them together, and like the physics makes things work.
Gotta get creative.
You really do. Yeah.
I didn't know about this game, but Doza immediately went there and he showed it to me right after we watched the video, and I was like, oh my goodness. Like, I'm really excited that there's so many more things to do than just like regular combat and story and stuff. Obviously there wasn't the first one, but this is pushing the limits even further, because y'all know I love puzzles and like figuring things out way more than actually like fighting like bosses. So I can't freaking wait. Like when we get back, it's Breath of the Wild, and then it's just gonna be Zelda for a few months, y'all. Like in between we'll try to do other things, but like I'm just really looking forward to Zelda in my life again.
We'll lightly become a Zelda channel, you know?
Right? Just until we can get through it, because I do not want to rush through Tears of the Kingdom at all. We still do have to stick to our regular schedule for now, but we plan to do like bonus streams in between to give a little respite, but still community favorites, and just so much we want to do in like Q2 and the rest of the year. Like I still can't get over it. There's so many things I still want to say about like the Zelda highlight, but I'm also trying to do kind of decent, even though I got third.
I did great.
You did do great, Mr. First Place.
I wish you could show us time so I could see by how much.
More of y'all to join us, because Doza and Fry are just going to beat me every time.
I don't know about that. You beat me the first race.
I guess so. But still.
Sky Islands. Do you want to go to Sky Islands?
We can go wherever.
Yeah, let me see. I know which one that one is.
You should do the winning without pressing any buttons challenge. I don't know how to do that. Give me more details and I'll attempt it.
You have to turn on the auto drive, like
and you can win?
Go for you. I mean,
I don't think I've ever won with just auto drive though.
It's possible. Oh my god, where is this? Oh, Cloud Top Cruise. This counts.
And in Science Fair project was what objects will sink or float into Oobleck? Something very simple like that.
What's the Oobleck thing?
What's the Oobleck
sounds
thing?
familiar.
Yeah, but I'm like, Hyper's like,
are we talking about those little birds?
And yeah, we didn't get to see it when it went live, and you guys have been chatting up a storm in Discord, and we're like, oh, I wish I could just take this all in right now, but we had to get work done so we could party tonight.
Mm-hmm. And Bomba, you play with only auto accelerate? So like, how does that work? I've never turned it on.
Oh, and did you see Boxley's comment about how do you feel about The Legend of Zelda Nuts and Bolts?
Yeah, I made that exact same comment to Noosh.
He did. He's like, we've never played the, what was it? Something Nuts and Bolts. What, the first part of it?
Banjo-Kazooie. Yeah. I've never played it or seen any gameplay, but I was like, this is exactly like that game.
Yeah. And I started laughing, and that was probably around the time I choked on my food.
It happens.
We need to not be watching things that get us emotional, or like all of the things like while eating, but that's literally when we watch stuff these days. Everything else is just background noise, like for our, so it's not just me and Doza working away, because it's boring.
Oh, well, you need a little break every now and then.
We do. We were listening to quite a bit of Spotify, but sometimes I struggle. Like, I was writing a lot of captions and stuff for a client's social media today. God. And while doing so, if I listen to songs I like, I start typing the lyrics of the song, which is a huge problem. And so that's why I struggle with listening to music sometimes.
Jess is here, and she's currently in front of me. Okay.
Jess just comes out of nowhere. I love it.
When did she materialize? Like, what?
Oh, my goodness. Okay, let's keep going. Come on, Birdo. You can get out of 7th place.
Oh, there's so many coins for me. God damn it! Come on.
Get the coins.
Getting bumped out of the way.
You can see Doza.
Today, my folks. Stop!
Fry!
Stop! Oh my god.
Oh my goodness. Let's speed up, y'all. Let's speed up. Let's keep Doza in the dust.
No! Shortcut.
First place,
oh, wait,
Birdo. Let's fucking go.
Okay, there's still another. Okay, we can make this back.
I got a coin. I have a red shell coming. That was rude. Whoever threw that at me.
Who knows?
Doza, am I about to lap you? No, you're just in second. Okay, I thought that would be too much. You're right. That's ridiculous.
Oh, the star. Who's on the star? Is it Fry? It's Fry. Fry has the star.
I got first place for a little bit, and it made my day. Like, even more than my day's been going, which is great. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Let's all just be right together, right? I see you, Fry. I'm coming for you, Mr. Second Place.
Oh, I gotta outrun this blue shell. Yes!
Fry took the shortcut, which I don't know how to use. That's the only reason Fry got second. I'm just kidding. That's not the only reason.
Oh my god, I've never wanted this. I absolutely popped off. Holy crap. Oh my god. And we take the dub.
And hey, Bombite, how are you?
Oh my god, I'm feeling the speed.
And
I usually don't play Donkey Kong.
Also, hello, James. Hey, human beings made of molecules, which are made of atoms, which are made of protons and neutrons. I don't know if you guys know this, but James has some of the best comments on our YouTube videos.
That is true, yeah.
Like, we have so many over the years. In fact, early on, we used to do our top comments of the year. James has hit it every single time. He even wrote like a full-on Pokemon related song for the Globs like comment. Like, I still periodically like look at that when I'm sad, along with other things that I look at when I'm sad, because it makes me happy. So shout out to James and all of you who comment on our videos and like send us fan art, all these things that make us happy. We save them because we value them and you guys so much.
We sure do. Where do you want to go, Noosh?
New York, because that's where we're headed.
All right, we're going back to New York.
She wants
to play the New York one again.
I was born and raised there, and I can't wait to go back.
See how that me looks like a fish?
It's not Fry though.
But like it looks like a fish.
It's not Fry.
I know, but it looks like a fish.
So Bombite's gonna play with the auto accelerate. It's basically just holding A for you. But don't I already use that? Do I not?
No, you use the guide thing. The one that helps you not fall off.
Oh.
So it just presses A for you. Then I can save my thumb from like holding down go.
Oh, so Bombite's playing Mario Kart like with like here with the auto accelerate, and then he's gonna move Pizza Tower on the deck at the same time. And Boxbot, you and Doza
I see.
absolutely are on those similar wavelengths. I think like your comedy sometimes is very in sync to where like you pop off and make me laugh as much as Doza with your commentary.
There you go.
Obviously Doza more because I live with him 24/7. He just be making jokes.
It's just an exposure thing.
Yeah, but like definitely on point. I find you very entertaining.
I do too, for the record.
Yeah, we both do. I just don't like to I say we a lot, so sometimes it's nice like on stream because you guys can tell who the difference is to say I.
Oh god, I just went careening right off the ledge.
Okay, I'm in 6th place, but Doza's right in front of me, so it's not so bad.
Don't hit me with that.
I want to, but I don't know
I turned too much. Just when you're next to somebody.
I don't know if that worked, but whatever.
That was too close.
Yeah, well, what about my fireballs, which I used up already, and then I got hit. I'm in 9th place.
Guys, we gotta get Fry out of first. Stop hitting me.
I don't know if we
I'm in
can.
10th place, y'all. Oh my god. I'm in 11th. I got hit by a green shell backwards.
I got lucky with the star. So
Who's
like
throwing those back here? That's
beast.
just mean. They're in 10th place throwing backwards. Like, what the hell is that crap? It makes no sense.
It's in the game. They can do it.
It's just to hurt me. It's not to, like, help them. No, I had a bullet bill and now... Oh! And then, oh, someone has a... Look at that. Basically, that was my bullet bill. And they stole some coins from me. This is really fun. I have a star.
This is having such a great time.
Am I?
I think so. I think he's loving being here and playing Mario Kart with you guys and, like, also losing.
What the hell? What did I slip on? I, like, slipped on somebody's body. What was that? I'm going fast. I'm basically immortal.
You're Donkey Kong. Not immortal.
How am I not getting the best items? I'm in 5th. I just need to keep throwing.
Past Doza, that's all I want.
No, I hit the. Why did I go
Did
to
you
zero?
hit the whoa? Did you hit the whoa when you should have hit the Y button?
Make the jump. I made the jump.
Let's go.
What is this
place,
garbage
I'll take
item?
it.
Holy crap.
So the thing
Who
that we
picked
didn't
this?
know from Andon was basically slime. If you punch the oblique, it's a solid, but if you touch it softly or just put your hand in it, it becomes liquid. We learned something today.
Mm-hmm.
Oobleck, not Oblex. I learned 2 things now. That's great.
Oblex?
Also, Nat, apple bottom
Oh, it's a
cheese,
Magikarp. Of
food
course, yes. You've
slipper.
told us.
Did we
I
like?
know,
Did we
James,
say that
thank
or
you.
something? Did you say that? Did someone reference that and then you typed it, or is this just random? Because I do that a lot, just
Oops,
randomly.
On the her.
And yes, Hyper, I've been seeing all your comments about like as you watch it, which is amazing. And Corey, drink that wine for me to win. I love that. What kind of wine are you having?
Is it coffee wine? That stuff's weird.
I plan to drink some wine soon
Oh, true,
while relaxing.
Oh, Bennett Foddy. We streamed that once.
Hyper's
That was
drinking
a
air
rough
for
one,
noosh. Air is
Tamara.
great too. Breathe that in. It looks like a fish because it's Magikarp, or
Yeah,
it's supposed to be.
I knew that.
Oh, okay. I'm just trying to catch up
I
on
got the tiniest little
things.
boost. I was a little late
Ooh, and it's actually going to New York this summer. Nice. If you want any like food recommendations and stuff, let us know. We plan to actually hopefully put out some videos of that too. So far, when I went with Doza earlier, or actually last year, when we went for a work trip, I took him to some places that I loved growing up, and he enjoyed it too, which was great. You definitely, like, if you've never had it, and you like cheesecake and desserts, you have to try Junior's Cheesecake. They're the best. They even sell them at some Costco's, but it's not the same as like their like flagship locations. More desserts. Milk Bar New York is really great. Their cakes. It's by Christina Tossi, who is a famous chef who like started out in New York, but then also like she's been on MasterChef like alongside Gordon Ramsay and stuff, and she's the dessert queen.
Yeah.
There's also like if you like I mean, there's so many places depending on what you'd like. There's also pizza, like go to Spider-Man's John's Pizza or Joe's Pizza. There's also John's Pizzeria. Yeah, they're 2 different things. Joe's Pizza is the Spider-Man thing, but then there's John's Pizzeria, which is actually on Broadway. It's an indoor like pizza place, but it's like built into a church, an old church building, and so it looks super cool. You get to see your pizzas being made. If you're looking for like a sit-down place, that's kind of nicer. Whereas Joe's Pizza, go pick one up on the street, take it home, fly like Spider-Man across the buildings, and like, yeah, enjoy it. So many more places I can tell you, but I'm also like excited and like not doing so good in the game, so try to catch up. I see everybody and I'm just like, why am I in 7th place? I need to go. Nah, Inkling, you're not gonna pass me. Oh, okay, Shy Guy will pass me.
Oh my god, someone's throwing why is there a blue shell going through me? Oh my god.
Ooh. Let's go.
I'm not getting any items right now.
Okay, I could have been second, but then I got swamped, and Jess, me and you were just like stuck there for a second.
No,
and then
I'm in the grass.
happens.
What? James stole that from me.
Good job, James. Me and Jess, like, Jess didn't get squashed, but like was behind there as I was still recovering from the squash of like the music thingies. I don't even know why I was going through the center.
Were you following me? Because I was kind of going through the center. I just didn't want to turn more than I had to.
And hello, Zoyer3422. Welcome to the new Shindoza stream. How you doing?
How's it going?
Come on, guys. You can drive. I think we can eventually. We're trying our best.
It's very difficult.
And hello, Tamara. How are you doing? You're beat getting over it with Bennett Foddy 3 times now. Way to go. That's a hard game. We haven't even beaten it yet.
I read that as I'm getting beat over by getting over it with.
But
That's how I read
eventually
it.
passed it over. And Jess is like past Doza. That's all my goal every time, right?
Yeah.
I'm here with you for that goal.
James, all part of the plan.
Southern
okay,
peach,
sure.
a white wine with peach. Ooh, Doza loves
I love
peaches.
peach. Yes.
We should try it.
Are we going to New York? We are.
I guess you could call, hell yeah. I guess you could call wine adult juice in a way, because you do have to be, 21 or older in the U.S.
Yeah,
to
true.
drink it and consume it.
You can't open the cap. You tried many times and you can't work, Sawyer. Well, do you have any tools? That could help. Open a wine thing.
You
It
mean
depends
like
on
a
what's
cork or a...
I don't know.
Because like wines typically have a cork in them. I guess there are bottle screw caps too. But I mean, if a cap's meant to be taken off, then if there's a will, there's a way.
Right.
Get creative. We've definitely opened wine bottles without a wine opener, and it's fun. It's an experience. You kind of get through it. Yeah, eat my red shell fry. Or get hit by it. Don't eat it, unless that's what you're into.
Eating shells?
I mean, escargot's a thing. Snails. I mean, you eat the. I know you eat the inside, but still.
The squishy part.
Ah, 6th place, and I get everything. Yeah.
I'm trying to learn that not every ramp is worth taking, especially at 200.
Did I find a shortcut?
You probably did.
What? I mean, I'm in 8th place, so it doesn't really help.
Oh, somebody stole my thing that blocks blue shells. No. Neat. Why would they do that to me? Okay, I don't want to get tripped up right now.
Don't get tripped up, Doza.
I'm trying not to. I've never been at like max coins. Holy crap, that's awesome. Oh.
Ooh, 10th place, Noosh. What are you doing?
Got this unlocked.
11th place. I'm about to be 12th. Where's the last person? Let me just wait.
But you had a star. You're 12th now.
Okay, good.
That was like 3 years ago.
Might as well. Look at me go. Star in 12th place.
Try to get over.
Trying to be all cute.
Oh, okay.
The level is so pretty. It gets you excited for like city. Like you even see like Big Donk City or like, you know, Times Square and stuff like that because Donkey Kong.
Yeah, there's like a Broadway show of like starring Donkey Kong or something like that.
Yeah. Also, the one I got a sparkling wine, so it's
we love
extra,
sparkling.
Like, we do.
Oh, this is a good map. This is like underrated.
I need to save that comment, the southern piece, so we can try it.
Yeah.
Down here. Next time you're down here, I want to, Corey, if I can, I want to take you guys to a winery that I really like. It's called Sister Creek Vineyards, and it's actually a short like drive outside of San Antonio get to.
Like 20 minutes, 30 minutes.
An hour and a half, 2 hours.
Okay, short
but
drive.
like Texas Hill Country, like going to a wine day, like you can go on one day like early in the morning and then just do a wine day through like a bunch of different vineyards and come back. Every time I go to Sister Creek, I actually end up getting a case of it to bring back, and then I drink it throughout the year. So I, like at least before the pandemic, I used to go once a year with my friends. It was such a fun time, and like they have the best wine. I think they actually sell it in HEB now too, so you don't necessarily have to go on the trip. But that was like a newer development. But it's still pretty to see where the wines are made and try all of them. But there's a specific one that I actually like from them. And I got Doza hooked on that too.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I'm not super massive on wine, but the right wine is great.
Yeah, that he likes. Oh. We did an experiment with like a coffee wine once, and it was okay.
It was interesting.
It's better to just keep wine and coffee separate.
Yeah, true.
But definitely have quite a few recommendations of that down here. I love that Texas, like, because it's so big, like, actually has, like, different vineyards and stuff. It's not going to be anything compared to, like, your Napa Valley, like, California type vineyards, but I love a good, chill, relaxing day at a vineyard. Like, I really do. And I want to do the whole, like, squishing grapes between my toes thing with Doza someday. Like, just like at the I Love Lucy scene and then, like, push him over. I think it'd be so fun. And that's definitely got to be in, like, France or Italy or something. Dream big, guys.
This is going so badly for me.
Obviously, we can't do any of those, like, crazy travel things soon, but I say it and I put it out there into the universe hoping that I can someday.
You just keep doing that. You get what you put out.
Yeah. It's a sign.
It could be.
I've been about signs so long. I really want to, like, do you guys believe in signs like that? Like, let me know. I feel like I want to talk about it more and, like, write about it. Whoever's in first place is about to get a blue shell. Oh, but it's over. Lamau.
Hilarious.
It says, I would like to inform you that I was the one who stole your horn.
You James. Stole my horn? Thanks.
That gave me, like, did you rub my lamp vibes?
Yeah.
Did you steal my horn? Did you bring me here to 12th place?
Oh. Well, it was so rough.
You're welcome, Doza's.
I think you guys have the meta on, like, let's pick the ones Doza's really bad at.
Yes, let's pick the ones that Doza's really bad at. You were first for 2 laps, and then Fry got in front of you near the end. Oh, just
so close.
The Brits. I'm just kidding. It's just Fry.
Just Fry. Oh.
What if we judge everything about Britain just based on Fry the fish?
No, I'm
not
pretty
good.
sure that's what racism is.
No, I was joking. That's like, oh my goodness.
That's why I laughed.
Okay.
Okay.
It was a joke.
Yes. You can just get better items and come back.
I wish I could play as Birdo. They were the main on the viewers. Oh, I didn't know that. I've never played as Birdo in Mario Kart until this one.
Yeah.
Nat, you're
There's
a
Fry.
panda hoarder. You have so many pandas.
That's pretty nice. That's great.
That's awesome. When I was a kid, pandas were my favorite animal for a while.
You
so
even have like a panda like put your hands in thing with the hat.
I dressed up as a panda for an EDM festival once.
And you have that little panda thing like next to your night chest.
I have a little, like, you can put your earrings in it, little panda that's all bedazzled. I can take a picture of these things if you want to see them.
Yeah.
Like, because they're really cute. My outfit for the EDM festival, I made it more work-friendly for one of the years for Halloween, too, where, like, a bunch of us went as, like, different Beanie Babies, and I was the panda one. And I even designed our tags.
Super cute.
We won group costume that year.
Good.
Yeah.
What did you beat out?
We...
Like, what was second? You don't have to give me all of them. Like, what was second?
I don't remember.
What was another one?
I don't remember. I'll have to look through the
Ooh, wow.
photos.
You don't remember the losers.
No, of course not. I think we actually won like 4 hours of PTO for it or something too.
Mm-hmm.
So that was pretty cool. Back to the cows. We love cows.
Yeah, we do. Here they are, just like Texas.
Moo moo.
And Hyper, if you can't get it, yeah, you can just come back when you have more hearts or more stronger weapons, and then you'll get it no problem.
You know we love you, Fry. We can joke with you because we have built that rapport. At least I hope so. He's like personally, like internally internalizing this for hours and hours.
Right.
I hope not. Oh yeah, look at that twirl, girl. Birdo, you amazing beast.
Wait, how's that been? I did a twirl.
Yeah, but Donkey Kong just goes woo. Birdo's like, look at me, I'm fabulous. Check out my bling, because I've got a ring, I've got a bow. I'm the best, really. Actually, one of my friends texted me today and said I'm the best, and it made me feel really good about my life.
Really?
Yeah. So one of our good friends just like resigned from their job to start a small business, and I haven't really had many friends who start their own like small businesses yet. So I was very, very excited when he had first called and told us, and like he was also one of the first people like years ago where I first texted him and was telling him like, hey, I quit my job and I started a business, and he was like one of the only friends
that
who
was
like
supportive
from the get-go. Like, he's always been supportive of me and, like, things, and he's one of my oldest friends. We got to, like, Doza has gotten close to him, too, to the point where, like, Doza was actually in his wedding as, like, one of the groomsmen, too. Like, this is one of, like, my longest friendships that I still, like, really, really adore. And so this friend started a business, and I was like, hey, like, we just signed up for this.
Way to go.
Yeah, we just signed up for this thing and like thought you would be interested in it because you are now a small business owner. And like, he was just like, you're the best, like, thanks. And I was like, yeah, it felt good to be able to like help people out. In fact, any of you watching here who are creators or small business owners and you're in the United States, the United States Small Business Administration does a virtual free summit every single year during National Small Business Week, which is in April to May. Like, it's like that around then. At the end of May or end of April, early May. I can give specific dates if anyone wants them. Mm-hmm. But basically, they provide a lot of free resources for like small businesses. We actually use them early on in our journey, still go to the summit every single year because
it's still useful.
Yeah, it's new stuff. It's free stuff.
It's good to stay like refreshed.
Absolutely.
And on top of it.
They also the Small Business Administration actually has like free resources throughout the year and even has locations throughout your city. Like for San Antonio, there's one downtown that we actually work with sometimes, and they give you free like advice on business stuff. If you ever have questions about like, oh, what's my franchise tax license stuff with the Texas Comptroller's office or blah, 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 like you get help. And it's all free. Like it's like, why would anybody not utilize it when it's free?
Who knows?
It just doesn't make sense. But yeah, that's a little information for you.
Yeah, a little.
I mean, I don't know. Like, do you guys like to hear about this stuff? Like, I kind of completely miss being able to like chat and look at the chat during that little spiel between rounds. But I will get you guys next time. I think Sleepy's here now. Hello, Sleepy. How are you doing?
Well, yeah, I said something about going through a VOD and commenting on a particular round.
Rewatching the last stream since I couldn't hear anything while playing, commented on the VOD about a round I enjoyed.
Oh, right,
yesterday.
yeah. You definitely couldn't hear anything.
Yeah, we played Overwatch yesterday. Sleepy joined us for a bit. Who else joined us yesterday? Anime Trio.
Yes.
Yeah, at the beginning. And so it was really nice to like be able to play that because basically the Pachamarchi event ends on Tuesday of next week. But like we won't be able to play, so we wanted to make sure. I still need to get a few more wins this week before the challenge is over for me to finish it. But you finished it, right?
I did.
Yeah, so I just need to go in. Maybe I'll go in tomorrow morning while you're working a little.
Yeah, you probably should do that.
No, we could do it together. Let's take a 1 hour, get 3 wins in kind of situation. Okay. I can't play games without you. That's sad.
Imagine I'm just sitting here. I'm like, let's see. I got to get this spreadsheet going.
No. I was dealing with spreadsheets today.
Yeah, how was that? A lot of fun?
It was okay. It wasn't math. I have a lot of spreadsheets for like content creation for my clients. It's really helpful and useful to be able to do it that way. Everyone has their own systems or where you need to put it in finally. They'll use things like Hootsuite where you can schedule social media or later or next or all these other applications. Team management, all that stuff. But it's just so much easier for me to just do it where I want to with my system and then submit it the way they want it.
Yeah, that's just kind of how it goes.
Yeah.
Seems to be the workflow.
I'm going to try to like catch up on some of these comments here. Comfy's here too. Hello, Comfy.
How you doing, bud?
Yeah.
Giving them pro tips on Breath of the Wild.
Oh, yeah, nice.
And James, yeah, like you did so well in that Moo Metals. Like maybe you did practice it. I don't know. I saw you zip past me with a mushroom. And of course, I don't know if we said it, but I think Jess won the cow. Yes. You got first on the cow level.
Congratulations, Jess. I love that for you. And it's like the cow level, which I like adore. And welcome to the stream, TV Lucas. How are you?
Good evening.
I believe this is your first time here. We're New Shindoza.
Or it's been a while.
Or you changed your name. I don't know. It's hard to keep up. But welcome nonetheless.
And Corey loves to hear about everything. There you go.
Yay! If any of y'all ever plan to start a business or even start a passion project that turns into a side hustle, that turns into a business, like don't be afraid to reach out to people who've done it before you for any help or resources. Like ask us questions. If I can help anybody through my experience, that like, I am honored, once, that you would want to ask me. And then 2, like, I want to pay it forward. I wish there were people that would just have, like, helped me early on. But you know what? I can start here. I can start now or whenever. So, yes, I encourage everyone to pursue it if they can. I know it can be hard. You don't, contrary to popular belief, you don't have to have a bunch of money to start a business. Like you can self-fund it through your other jobs, which is what we do to this day. It
really just is about time at that point.
It really is.
And just making good like financial decisions so that you can ensure that you're saving up enough.
Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with like a slower small business journey. Like it's funny because a lot of the times like when we're dealing with like our businesses, we hear a lot of people like, you know, whether it's CPAs or even lawyers and stuff who are like, you know, if you do this, then you can get out a loan from a bank and like really excel this stuff forward. And I'm like, or I can just enjoy what I'm doing and self-fund it myself. It may be slower, but I'm out here trying to have fun. I'm not trying to stress out about paying back somebody else.
Yeah, because then I think interest rates and things like that like really put a negative pressure on the whole thing. And it's like, wow, now I got to make dollar amounts and just to pay back a thing that I've already, I don't know.
By the way, not to say that pulling out a loan is bad. Loans can definitely help people in a pinch. Yeah, in a pinch, absolutely. Like, you have to make the decisions what's best for yourself. For me and Doza, we're in no rush with things. As long as we can support our lifestyle and start, like, making some of our goals, support our family, support our friends, like, that's what matters. We're not looking to become, like, oh, we got to become like, you know, Forbes top 30 out of 30, or we got to go ring the bell at the New York Stock Exchange. None of that's really for us. We just want to be able to,
for me.
Yeah, we just want to have fun and be able to support the lifestyle we have, travel a little bit, play games. Like, you got to figure out what you want for your life, what's going to make your life happy, and it doesn't have to be whatever like social media influencers or someone says. Like, what makes us happy might not necessarily make y'all happy, you know? This is why I still have mad respect for people even in the corporate world who just want to climb the corporate ladder. We definitely did that early in our careers, and there is value in that. But again, it just wasn't for us. But there are some people that are phenomenal. They've worked their way up to places that, like, it's incredible. It's hard. Everything's hard. But
Yeah.
you got to make it work for you.
Definitely. And welcome to the stream, Too Much Toby. If you'd like to join us, you can go ahead and join our Discord and add us, because we have our friend code in the Welcome and Rules channel. And you can join by typing !Discord in the chat.
The link
and the
will
link
appear.
will just show up. Yeah.
Yeah, and welcome. And TV Lucas, that answers your question too of how to join. It's in the description. I love that you typed in rules to check out what our chat rules are. Pretty basic.
Pretty nice. Pretty nice.
I think so.
Let's see. Where do we want to go? Ooh, DK Summit's a good one.
You want to get some motivation, Hyper, for beating Waterblight Ganon, or just in general? Like, you got it.
Let's see.
Should I look for like something I wrote recently?
You can
or should I
trust
just
in the heat
go?
of your passion to overcome the frigid odds of Waterblight Ganon.
I love that.
You're welcome.
That was beautiful.
Thank you.
Can you clip that so I can write it down
Okay,
later?
yeah, it's for later.
There you go. Doza gave you some. You know, I know how like we added the redemption for like motivation, and that was kind of like my influence, if you will. But Doza motivates me on the daily, y'all. He says things.
The more motivational one of the two, ironically.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I stand by this.
That you're the more motivational one
Yep.
of the two?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I think so.
I think it's because I need more motivation than you do.
Yeah,
So you tend to-
You need motivation. I need affirmation.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is why Doza is quite motivational. Like, and yes, I agree.
I don't
more
need
so
to
than me.
reaffirm. I don't need to affirm. I do need to reaffirm. I don't need to affirm you for you
Yeah.
to like just do the most. You
Exactly.
know, like you can get there on your own.
And that's about like needs and wants and desires. It's just, you know, there's a balance. But yeah, that's true. Doza does motivate more. I'm the one who needs the motivation more. I do lack confidence. I may sound confident sometimes, but it's all
It's really just down to
facade.
pronunciation.
No, stop. I do struggle with English.
No, I mean like you
When I
just
said punch,
say.
I meant pinch.
I didn't really come up
Or-
with like a better word. I didn't mean to like hit you on the pronunciation.
it's
No, I
okay.
mean like tone. I guess tone would have been better.
I don't know.
Like you can say a word confidently. You can say a word sheepishly. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but also just in general, like sometimes I'm the queen of facades. The only reason I got to come home from boarding school was by putting on a facade that like I'm
That
better
you're all
now.
good. All good, G.
And then I was like, nah, I need to get
Bring
out of
me
here.
back.
So I have to act like the perfect whatever. And then I got to get out of boarding school. And then I was like, let me be rambunctious and like, like not the best by myself without letting anyone know.
There you go.
But
You
hey,
gotta do
I
what you gotta do to
survived.
survive. Yes.
Yeah, and I'm in first place right now. So let's like fucking go.
How did this happen?
I've been in first place on this map before. I remember when it came out and I got really excited.
I think I go too hard too early, and then like I just oh my god, and then James just like oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Okay, well, and I have no more items left. Bye, Jess. See you later. Bye, Lorelai. See you later.
Lorelai.
Lorelai. That's a new name.
I
That's
like
a nice
Lorelai.
name.
That is
That's
a nice
great
name.
name.
That's a name from Gilmore Girls, the
That's
show
a
I've
name from
watched
Pokemon.
a million times. I wonder what they're like. Is your name actually Lorelai, or like, you know? No! Oh, the blue shell hit me right at the end, but I got
Wow,
first place.
way to go, Noob.
Yes, living, thriving,
Livid,
Birdo.
dying.
Birdo's so cute.
Ugh. It's getting hard out here.
I'm so cool. Aw, thank you, Hyper.
Gee, Noosh, I didn't know I was playing next to a sweat.
Hyper's so sweet. She actually told me I was awesome and like amazing on Twitter today too.
Oh, and thanks
Thank you.
for saying you love me. I appreciate that Hyper very much.
The
Love you all
channel
too.
on Discord with a friend code is the Welcome and Rules. It's the very tippy top first channel. If you scroll up in there, in the channel you should already be reading the rules in, you'll be able to see
And hey, Hank, so
all of
welcome
our
to the stream.
game codes. And
Look at-
yeah,
we're getting more and more people in here.
I know, lots of new faces today.
Oh, isn't it great? And it's right before we go on a trip.
Oh my gosh. So yeah, all of you joining us today, this is actually our last stream for 2 weeks, but we do have videos and shorts going out. We're going on a work trip to New York with hopefully some really exciting developments for our community here. So welcome to the community.
Yeah.
Also, is that Lorelai there? I love your me, if that is you, I assume. I also like the whatever. Like I don't know what to call it, but I love it.
It's mad at me.
It's like mad, but also it's cute on the bottom. Like,
yeah, like if you turn it upside down, it's like a little.
Precious.
Yeah, it's really cute.
I don't know who these people are, but I love it.
And you can join us by hopping in our Discord. The link's in the description, or you can type !Discord. We have our friend code that you can add us on your friends in our Welcome and Rules channel.
Guys, if you want to add us on Switch for this game, sure, but you can also add us on PlayStation, Steam, Battle.net, Epic. Everything is there. I don't think
if it's there, you might as well add us.
If you want to.
You never know what we're going to play. We play whatever.
That's
New York
true.
City, New York.
Yep,
yes.
New York City. We'll be staying in
and we're going to start
Midtown.
this round. You guys can kind of get in here as in between in the races, you know.
We'll mostly be Midtown and Manhattan for most of where we're going. There is one commitment that we have on like the Upper East Side as well, but like we're staying in a hotel like close to Midtown.
Let's see. Where
so we are going to
New York?
LaGuardia Airport. So
I hope I can get this in time.
Hurry, go. Yeah. So like we'll be driving from there at least, so we'll get to see that a little bit. You might not be too far from there. Neat. That's awesome. I like. Do you have any recommendations for like food? If you do, let us know, because I definitely want to try as many places as possible. Go to the cow again. Let Jess get another win.
I was legit holding my breath because accepting that friend request took so long. It took longer than it usually does. And we got another one. I'll get you on the next. I'll get you on the next.
Lorelai was at some Animal Crossing streams. That's
really
right. Is it the same Lorelai? Hopefully.
Shout out to Jess's memory.
Yeah.
All sent. I can't wait to accept all you guys. This is gonna be a quick one after I get the first place.
And yeah, we're planning to go for pizza at Joe's Pizza from Spider-Man, which will be exciting. We also mentioned it earlier, but like John's Pizzeria is really good on Broadway. There's also I don't know if you guys have ever tried this, but there's like, I forget the actual name of the place, but it might actually Cuthi Roll Company. They make like Indian Cuthi rolls, which are like paratas filled with all kinds of proteins and veggies, and we make Cuthi rolls and like paratas all the time at our place, but it'll be nice to have someone else make it because I have a bunch of like street food related stuff.
Yeah, the closest thing I've had to it is like street tacos, but like no, not street tacos, like a street taco wrap.
Yeah, that's
street
basically
tacos
what it is.
Like those 3 tacos that has like the cilantro and the onion. Now, that's definitely not what that is.
Yeah, and Too Much Toby, we're headed to New York City for a few days, like this weekend, and then into early next week. And then afterwards, we're coming back and dealing with some things. We're actually from San Antonio, Texas, which is where we're streaming from right now. So we're not in New York the entire 2 weeks, guys. We don't have that kind of money. But we are going just for work, squeezing everything in, and then coming back. But we have some pre-trip, post-trip stuff we need to take care of. So we figured now is a good time, because once we return, we will be playing The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild.
I can't believe it. It's finally happening.
And then from there, we're going to be playing the DLC Champions Ballad. And then we're going to also, basically up until Tears of the Kingdom comes out, it's going to be a Zelda channel mixed in with all of our community favorites on weekends.
That's kind of how it's going to be for a good while, yeah.
Yeah. Though earlier today we were like, hey, there are like short games you can finish in like one setting that we've always wanted to play. So maybe sprinkling some of those in on the weekends too.
Yeah. Usually we progress through games during our regular Wednesday, Thursday, Friday streams.
Yeah, so
maybe with all this Zelda, we might mix it up.
Who knows? Or maybe we can make some bigger moves this next quarter or in the next 2 quarters and like be able to add another stream day to our regular schedule. Who knows? If you guys can, like, please manifest like good positivity for our trip, because this trip has some potential things that could be, I mean, I say this, could be like changing, like life changing. It could really like help us. Like there's a couple of things.
How many hours?
We get to like do this photo shoot in a really famous place in New York that I can't reveal yet. And it's something that you all probably have heard of, maybe. At least like if you're into like New York, I don't know. Anyways, I don't want to say too much. For some things, like, gotta hold it in, wait till it happens.
Yeah. Take a breath.
I'm just excited.
I know. I'm excited too. Don't get me wrong.
I know.
I'm
I've
excited
been like
too.
planning our outfits and packing and everything. It's been crazy. I love it.
Hey, look at that.
It's
Got
not
New York.
It's not the Statue of Liberty, but I actually have a Statue of Liberty charm for like a necklace that
Jorge's
I have.
here too.
Who?
Jorge's here
Jorge.
too.
Oh my gosh, Jorge about to beat all of us.
We got a lot of
A lot of really good Mario Karters, for lack of a better word.
yeah, racers perhaps.
Racers. Mario Karters sounds better.
Does it? Can
Mario
y'all let us know in the
Karter.
chat while we do this race? What is better, racers or karters?
Mario Karters. It doesn't sound good by saying
Mario-
Karters. Then it's like saying Carter, like a name, like Carter, that one kid from middle school. or like-
that is such a one kid from middle school name. Yeah, you're right.
Like-
Along with Tyler.
Tyler, I actually, oh my gosh.
I was really good friends with the Tyler in first grade, and then never again.
So you know, like sometimes like people ship little kids even though they really shouldn't.
Oh, like when they like if a boy talks to a girl
And they're, like,
then,
cute and adorable
everyone's
in
like,
elementary
oh,
school."
it looks like my little Timmy is fancying your
So yeah,
Raquel.
that thing. So
Yeah, that's kinda weird.
the first kid I was ever shipped with without realizing I was being shipped was in kindergarten with someone named Tyler, and I was like, bruh. Like, we're just friends. Like, I don't know what's going on here.
Oh, it's
It
like,
was cringe. Like, when you think back on it, like, we were just in kindergarten. Just because we're hanging out doesn't mean, you know?
or like they,
And, like, they
treat
used
like
to
they're
make you-
in this like serious relationship because they held hands once.
Remember, well, that's the thing. In kindergarten, they made you hold hands with a buddy in class when you're walking and stuff.
so like
remember?
holding hands is already like normalized.
Exactly. So it
And then
shouldn't be
people
like
make it a weird thing.
romanticized, especially when you're a kid.
Well, way to go, Noosh. Dang, that was really fast. Holy crap.
Once we return, me and Jess will simp over a bird again. Birdo. Oh my gosh.
Oh, Rivali.
Oh, Rivali. Right. Rivali's a bird.
Wave 5 trailer just arrived. Are you sure?
No way.
No,
Are you trolling
it
us,
doesn't.
player?
12th? Hold on. Jess said 12th. 12th of what?
Oh, in the game.
Oh, 12th in the game.
That's okay. I was 12th earlier, and I owned it. I'm gonna make a highlight out of that, because, like, I got the star at the end, and I was like, yeah. You were shipped in kindergarten and grade 1. Isn't it ridiculous?
yeah, like why does this happen? It's
Look
so
back
common.
at it. Like, I'm trying to intentionally remember not to do that. As cute as people may look together, like, don't say it, because that could be
Wait.
something someone internalizes for a long time.
I knew a Tyler in college.
Tylers don't exist, according to Shane.
Well, they do. I knew a Tyler
And
in college, and he
Corey.
wanted everybody to have
love
names
you.
he could pronounce.
She chose me, Carter's. Mario
yeah,
Carter's.
well, there you go. I got 100 owed.
No one was like, racers? What are you talking about?
No,
We're just globs out here.
I guess not. Ooh. I guess I'll just take the L on this one.
I don't know who that is, but the crown on them looks even funnier. I'm looking at it upside down. Oh, they're gone now. Oh, wait, they're back.
What? All right.
They like, that was weird. Look, like, it looks like, oh, with the, I'm looking at it upside down and it's cute.
Okay.
And if upside, like the other way, it's cursed. But you know.
Knew this guy in grade 2 and 3 and pretended like we were friends when next to them ignored me. Oh,
Aw.
yeah. That definitely happens. I literally just read a story about somebody dealing with how this one person is always super friendly around them, but only in class. And then literally outside of that, rude. Even rude in the hallway, kind in the classroom. And it's like, okay.
Can I guess where you read this?
Where?
Was it on the subreddit, Am I the Asshole?
Yes.
Yeah. Doza loves reading those.
And it's like,
I
well,
love hearing
sometimes
about
it's
them.
so like out of pocket. I'm like, they're basically, that person was basically asking, am I the asshole for thinking it's weird that I feel like I'm being manipulated? No, God, how could you think that? But then you have to remember they're like 16, they don't know any better. So like maybe this is the first time
And if
they've
you're
ever
16,
been manipulated.
don't take that as a general statement. You just never
No,
know.
they're 16, not you.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not talking about you.
Unless you want to.
You know everything. Move out now. Don't do that.
Don't do that. Unless you want to. Live your life. Oh my gosh.
I don't know.
All these
Go through the
different
proper
caveats,
channels.
like, oh my goodness.
Yeah, I keep getting. Oh my god.
Oh,
These
goodness.
frantic items be going hard. If I've never.
Fry, you're funny. Thanks for playing with us. See you later. And also to answer your question, no face reveal.
No.
But you will see our globs all over New York.
This is true.
Oh, should we be like one of those cool people and put like a glob like goodie bag or something like completely public somewhere in New York, and then like the first one to get this and send us a picture like DM or something like cool, like
I think if we had more clout, that would work and it wouldn't.
I know
just
we
get
don't have
thrown
clout,
away,
but what if
or
someone
get us
finds
arrested
it?
for littering?
It's not
I'm not
littering.
doing it. I'm not doing it. Not until we have like massive clout.
Well,
we need to basically have so much clout that someone finds it before a police officer catches us.
That's not how it works. But anyways.
Sorry, officer. Actually, we're New
how about
Shendoza,
this?
the
How about
hit
this?
YouTube channel from New Shendoza. You know the ones.
We'll take some stickers and post them places where people already allow stickers.
Vandalism.
No, where people allow stickers. Like I'm talking
allow
like
stickers.
Yes,
Okay, yes,
like
yes.
restaurants and stuff that let you like promote
Yeah, I'm totally on board.
Let's
100%.
do that.
I want to sing your praises, Noosh. I want to see all of your ideas and dreams come true.
Aw.
I'm 100% on board with this approved location for stickers.
Guys, it kind of reminds me of like when we went to, there's a place in San Antonio called Smashing Crab. We went to one of their new locations during opening week because we love their seafood. They let us draw on the wall. We drew a glob. It's there. New Shendoza globs are on the wall in a restaurant in San Antonio.
First person to find it gets 1,000 glob points.
What, are you just confirming anyone who finds it, sends us a picture, they'll get glob points?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay. You heard it here
You
first.
guys can share the same picture with each other.
Make it go viral.
Well, I'm not going to stop y'all.
It's still there. It's been years. We went there 2019, and it's still there. And I think it's super cool.
Yep.
James.
Seems like you guys can really relate to the whole manipulation thing we were talking about earlier.
Also, can't tell if Joseph was just being passive aggressive, sarcastic, or just really nice. Probably all three.
Yeah, I'm multifaceted.
And that's okay. We're all unique.
I'm that
that's a good
guy
question,
in a
Toby.
show where you're just like, I'm not sure like what his motives are.
Hold on. Who's Doza?
I'm Doza. She's Noosh.
Yes, I am Noosh.
Yes.
I am the baby blue glob on the left-hand corner of our overlay, and Doza is the pink one. Yeah.
We may swap our sides in the future. We won't tell y'all when.
And those globs that we're referring to are OCs, their original character. If you go to newshendoza.com/globs, you'll hear and learn all about it. And in the center, you can see a bunch of globs from our community of people that have made their own globs to be in the Globiverse, which is the universe in which globs exist. There's lore. There's so much. Like, it's just a fun thing that we love being a part of. And we're so lucky to have all of you here.
It's exciting, isn't it?
It really is. We recently just uploaded the website with most of the newer globs, too. I'm planning to hopefully do it like once a month or as we get them like once a month, just because trying to keep up with it all the time is a little difficult. Yeah. We also we're working on a website for someone else right now, and it's sometimes I spend more time and hours working on other people's websites than ours, which is, it's because the other people pay us to do it, and New Shendoza, we don't get paid enough yet for this to be a complete.
It doesn't
full-time
support
thing.
us that way.
It doesn't. Yeah. So, but it's still a fun thing to do, and we enjoy it. So we're gonna do it, even if it's at a slower pace.
Of course.
Yeah, I like this level, but I'm not good at it, or the stage, or course, or
same. Yeah.
whatever. It looks so cool, and you just want to be like that cool person, like crushing it.
I do, but I'm not. I'm clearly. I'm in 7th.
I just got a star stolen from me, and I'm in 10th place. 11th.
Oh, I bet if you had used it, you wouldn't have gotten electrocuted.
I know.
That would have been really
I was just
cool.
a little late there.
Yeah, that's okay though. You'll make it up.
Hopefully.
What did I? Did not get affected by that. See y'all later. Bye. I'm just gonna run over everyone on my way to first.
That sounds like Jess, where it's like everyone when Jess is doing well, let's all attack her at the same time. It does feel like that way, though. Like, you're the one being targeted. I'll take it personally sometimes. But then it's also like, I don't really care about winning. My favorite part about playing Mario Kart is we can all just talk about all the things and just
really
be
bad.
here together.
I gave up 4 places because I'm dumb.
Noosh,
the race is still going.
But yeah, but like,
The race is still
I know, but like...
The race...
There,
okay.
I've never gotten chip. I've gotten asked out as a joke, and I internalized that so bad. I remember you sharing about that before, Jess. I'm still so sorry that happened to you. That's cruel, and I wish people didn't do that.
True.
You see that as like a trope in movies too sometimes, as like a joke, like, look, the cool kids like pick on the not so cool kids sometimes, and it sucks.
It's such a like come up with a new storyline. It's so old and boring.
Yeah.
But I'm sorry it happened, and I didn't see that one, or maybe I did hyper. Like, there's so many cheating stories on that subreddit. It's crazy.
Out of curiosity, north side, west side, east side, south side, San Antonio. Kind of all over the place.
All over the place. Yeah, can't confirm.
We live on one of the sides. We have family on the other sides, and sometimes we go eat all over. So we have recommendations every part of San Antonio you'd like it.
Yep, and Hanksel. Did I pronounce that correctly?
You're in.
You're in?
Let's go.
Let's see. Where do we want to go, Noosh? Where are you excited to be at?
I'm excited that Hyper is going to be doing a new redesign of a glob. That's really exciting.
Looking forward to it.
We have some people who have gone through a couple iterations of their globs, and we actually save every single one, even though we only highlight the most recent.
You have an OC named Sean, Steam Locomotive? That sounds fun.
Ooh. Made him end of last year. Do you do anything with your OC? Like, do you share it anywhere, perhaps?
Shane. Oh my goodness, Shane. Imagine getting asked out.
Well, Shane,
it could happen.
I mean, we ask you out sometimes to join us live on stream here on YouTube.
There you go.
There you go. We ask you out.
Oh, got your own
It might not be
series.
romantically,
Nice.
even though we still love you.
Right.
Love comes in all ways. It doesn't have to be romantic.
No, it doesn't. So, what place are you getting this time?
0. It's Coconut Mall. What are you talking about?
Oh, 0? Dang.
I'm at 12. I remember when this came out, like, this is all we played. Like, everybody was like, Coconut Mall, and I never played it before. And now it's like, I do decent enough, but it depends on who you play with, too. Getting explanation to it gone wrong. Remember Jackbox with the dating? What was that
remember.
Game? Vampire dating or
Monster Loves Monster or something like that.
We have some highlights of that where
Monster
the globs,
Seeking Monster.
Yeah, the globs have gotten pretty crazy in that with some highlights before. Including asking Nushindo's out, and like I think Homie has a really good highlight from that. Like he went extra.
Yep.
Yeah. That was
I had
fun.
a red shell chase after me for like 3 years. Oh my goodness.
And it's only been a minute.
Yeah, that's how long it's been.
Aw, Shane, like, you don't ruin anything. Like, lag happens even when it's just the two of us. In fact, there was a stream connection lost earlier tonight.
Yeah,
And
I
lag.
didn't see you be a part of that.
Exactly. So you don't ruin it. It's technology is not on our side. But we'll utilize it to the best of our abilities.
We'll do what we can.
And there are actually some games and stuff that we'll be having Shane back on eventually. We really need to get back to him on that, but just so much happening, and he's patient, which we appreciate.
Yep.
3rd place. In front of Doza, though, except for... No, I'm still... And you squashed me, you jerk!
I only got 4th. I was aiming for 3rd.
GG anyway, same.
You were in the fastest, like, point to point, I feel like. Good job, Noosh, though.
Yeah.
You got top half. That's not 12th.
Top half, let's go.
Top half?
Making everyone in the lower half feel not so great. At the end of the day, if you're having fun, that's winning in my books.
Mm-hmm. You know, I've lagged in Overwatch before where, like, people just slide into the ground and, like, I can't interact with anybody. And it's like super weird because it happens so infrequently. Like, it's just a game that I don't really lag in. So when it happens, I feel like my soul's leaving my body.
Not your soul leaving your body.
Oh, yes, exactly that.
I took a long gulp of water. Be sure to stay hydrated, guys.
Oh, it's important.
Especially while racing or Mario Karting.
And Shane, you can do it. I know you can call in. You can do it. I believe in you.
So you were the one who pushed Birdo
Write it
aside.
down. Just write it down so you have a script.
I can't believe you. Just kidding.
Just hit that boost, Noosh, and then do some pushing of your own.
I totally feel the whole, like, calling computer. Like, I'm so lucky that when it comes to, like, Doza and I being in this partnership, lovers, all of the above, he can definitely handle, like, the tech stuff and, like, call for me. I do not do good with technical support, so Doza will handle that, and then I will handle the billing.
Her not being good at stuff makes me more confident because she transfers that to me.
Yeah.
And I hope it works somewhat vice versa, maybe?
Absolutely. We play to our strengths here. For the longest, actually, we didn't play to our strengths, and we tried to both do everything equally. But you know what? As much as we'd like to say we both give 50-50, or sometimes we say 60-60, 110%, right? But like, even when we do that, it's not... or 120%. I did the math wrong. Dang. Okay, anyway.
Oh no.
Classic news. But like, it's not usually like that. Like relationships, and actually Michelle Obama said this recently in an interview, or I don't even know how recent, but in a relationship, it can be really difficult to be 50-50. There's going to be sometimes that one partner is going to need to rely on the other more, or vice versa, or strengths and weaknesses matter. Like, you know, it with just daily, everyday things. Like, we both love cooking, but I'm absolutely the more confident person in the kitchen. Doza's a little frantic, but he still cooks amazingly. And sometimes his confidence, like he's getting there, but he'll be like, I can't do this, Noosh, come here. And then I'm like, no, ask the questions, you got this. Gotta help amplify and let them figure it out, you know? In the same way with some tech stuff, Doza's like, Noosh, you know this. I've told you a million times. And it's like, I know, but it's easier if I just ask you, and then he'll push me to learn and better myself.
You get there.
Yeah.
We get there together too. And what's up, Potato? Welcome back. Currently watching in 360p. We were just talking about internet.
We were. And hello, Potato. It's so good to see you.
Noosh, remember we didn't have internet for 24 hours?
We didn't.
That literally
was
just happened.
This past week. Or last week. Yeah.
I can't believe how recent that was.
24 hours of no internet when your entire livelihood is on the internet is scary.
It's pretty tough. And what's up, Blue? It's all right. Thanks for saying hi.
Yeah,
Feel free to like the stream while you're here.
Blue was the first one here earlier today.
I know.
Yeah. No internet for 24
right.
hours. We went outside and touched grass.
I would love for Birdo to have a yellow bow with Noosh's color. That would be so great.
I don't think you can change the color of the bows.
No. That's too hard. Nintendo, they don't have the technology for that. They can't do it.
Oh, we could draw it,
It's
or
impossible.
even make it look like that on a thumbnail in the future.
Yep, that's
Photoshop
true.
to the rescue.
Oh, yeah, let's just change that real quick. Yeah, no problem. It's no problem. What if you just ride on Birdo's shoulders? There you go.
Y'all, what if I ever came out with my own custom Nushin Doza, or just Noosh bows, technically? Would you guys get them?
A line of bows?
A line of bows. I've dreamt about it. I used to have a bunch of bows as a kid.
Dude,
I used
to know this lady who makes them.
I know quite a few people who make them as well. I used to wear
Good,
bows.
we'll go through your contact because I don't want to contact mine.
I used to wear them all the time. My mom would put them on me, 2 on each side, 1, I have big ones, small ones, some as big as your head. I loved bows. And I thought I looked super cute in them too. I think it would be silly if I wore them now.
No, it wouldn't.
Really? You just want me to wear a big bow? I guess I could cosplay as Birdo to our next convention.
Just constantly with your mouth open.
Will you be my Yoshi? You could just wear a green hoodie.
And a big old balloon on my face. Just
No, I don't
all day.
I don't like to put things on my face. It'll be the essence of Birdo and Yoshi.
Okay.
Yeah.
The essence
that would be cute.
of. Yeah, I could.
Because we never go full on unless it's
I would
Link.
love to style an outfit after a character.
Yeah, let's
completely, relatively regular clothes, but stylized.
I think that would be fun. Because even with Shy Guy stuff, we don't usually put the mask on. It's just the hoodies. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
you can kind of plan it that way. I think that's fine. We don't have to be hardcore cosplayers. We can just be cute.
Exactly.
Though one day, my dream cosplay is to eventually do a Daisy, Indian-inspired Zelda with my beautiful, amazing, handsome Link next to me. That's Doza.
That's me.
Yeah. I've designed it. I've looked into things. I actually have notes of the fabric I'm going to use. I'm going to get it made in India because I actually have someone there that my family has designed with for years for our Indian outfits. I think it would be so cool. I've even thought about using that as a dress for one of the wedding events for us someday. Because why not?
Of course, why not?
I was actually inspired by Indian-inspired Zelda drawn by an artist named Animation. She's amazing. She's on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, a bunch of places, and her art is phenomenal. She's actually been the author and illustrator for so many books and stuff too. That's kind of her thing.
Be an epic gamer, Noosh. You beat me. You got 4th place.
Wow, I beat Doza.
High five.
High five. And Toby got 2nd place. Let's go.
Nice, congrats.
Who was first?
It was Jorge.
Of course.
To no one's surprise. Of course.
I don't even know if Jorge's in chat right now.
Let's do TikTok. That's
TikTok.
fun.
Oh, it's yeah, right.
I don't know. TikTok clock. Tick clock. I don't know what this place is called. I feel like I read that.
Ooh, get Tozo green cloud
Good luck,
nose.
Hyper. Good luck.
That could work.
Yeah, that's pretty subtle. I
And you can still breathe.
like maybe one that's like round and it like
and then
looks
when I
like
squeeze
it covers,
it,
like,
it makes like a Yoshi noise. You can have a controller in your hand, so when people like, well, you don't want other people to touch you. Actually, never mind. I don't know. I'm just thinking out loud.
I gotta. Which noise do y'all? Which noise do y'all think?
When the tongue
Noosh
goes
thinks
out.
the tongue. What noise do y'all think would come out of Yoshi if you squeezed his nose? Start using wheels with higher traction. It's helped. That's great.
That's awesome.
Which
And
ones are those? I'm looking for her
Cow
right now.
Again.
Yeah, of course.
Also, if you guys
Guys
want
love
to do
cows.
battle, we have done it in the past, but our community and chat tends to prefer races. But I don't know. We have quite a few new people here tonight. So are you guys feeling battles or do you want to stick to races? We're down to do whatever. And we're just going to miss you guys so much that we just want to hang out and play and chat. That's really,
That's our
today's about y'all.
Yep. Pretty much.
Okay, I've got the boo. Who am
Stop
I gonna
stealing
steal
my
from?
stuff!
I stole from
Oh
you!
my god! Of course it was you.
I even said I was gonna do it.
It's always people I know.
I actually have. I should share the. I think we
What?
really need to
Get on
create
my
like
way,
a
cow.
shopping channel in Discord so we can share all the cute finds that we find, because there's this adorable boo dress that I've been eyeing for like 3 Halloweens now, and it's still available, and the price fluctuates, and it's really not even that expensive, but it's just like, where am I gonna wear this to? I don't want to do it yet, and I just eye it. It's saved, and like it's so cute. Like if anyone's interested in a boo dress. Which, did you know that boo is actually called Teresa in Japan?
No, that. So is that the sound that ghosts make in Japan, huh?
Well, they have
Teresa.
they have I saw a TikTok of, so I didn't technically fact check this, but I saw
You pinged me, no!
I'm doing great. There's a Japanese like Nintendo store TikTok. Who did that? Kessler or homie?
I don't know.
I'm guessing.
I'm waiting.
I'm waiting
to see it.
too.
It's gonna pop
It's
up
gonna
here
pop
in a
up
second. I'm gonna
eventually.
see it.
I can't wait.
James!
I was wrong. James
Way to
coming
get
out
wrecked,
here.
Noosh. Way to get
Because
wrecked.
it's usually Kessler or homie that use the womp womp, but James has me on the cow time again.
That's true.
But I think it, like, again, didn't fact check it, but this video basically said there's a bunch of merch with like Teresa, and it's like, who's Teresa? And it's, you know, it's Boo.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I'm sorry, James. I'm gonna keep you in that lineup now too, because it's usually them. They come in with a sound effect and then say hello.
Like, I am here.
And you were racing, so like, how did you do that, you madman? But awesome. I can't multitask while
What do you guys
racing.
think? Battle or more races?
Oh yeah. What if we tried 50cc? Just.
Oh,
I mean, we can. I guess, you know, like, I guess we could do 50cc or battle.
50cc, no items. Very exciting. But what if I want to look at the custom real quick.
Does anyone else have any like opinions on what we should do? And we appreciate you saying it's our stream after all, but really it's all of our stream. It's for the community.
No, it's up for us. It's up to us.
Okay.
Like, at the end of the day, yeah.
Nah.
Because some people will take that the whole wrong way.
We could do a vote. Let me get one set up.
I can't do custom items unless I
I
start
forgot
this, so
about
I'm not
the
going
poll
to.
thing. I don't know why I'm such a scrub like that. Like forgetting we can do these things.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I'll do it, but go ahead and do another 200cc then.
Okay, and then we'll have this poll go out through the next races.
Correct.
So that people have time to actually vote.
Yeah, let me. Okay, how do I do this? Engage with your audience. Start a poll.
Just let us know what you're getting to eat so that I can get ideas. You're waiting to use that, James? That's nice. And we'll see you later. Thanks for hanging with us. Let's go to Sherbert Land. Yeah. I don't know why I keep picking snow courses. I don't know why.
Remember there was a HEB Sherbert Spurs edition, and we almost got it, even though it wasn't flavors we would necessarily eat. but we just wanted to support
true.
our San Antonio Spurs.
Mm-hmm.
And Lorelai, hello. You can do both there, both fun. Okay, nice. Battle's actually winning, so that's exciting already.
Y'all ever feel like you're bleeding out, but you aren't? So, like, are you low on iron? Do you feel anemic? That could be an
also,
issue.
like, if you're a, if you're a girl like that,
also
once a
happens.
month, like that kind of situation, it's a struggle.
I hear it is. All right, Noosh, let's go.
I am going. I'm
Get
in
the
third
snow.
now.
Get the snow.
I forget. There's a shortcut here somewhere.
Somewhere. Where?
I don't know where in this level.
I don't know what's faster, if like going in the water
it was
is
up
faster.
there. You did it. You did the shortcut.
What? Because I bumped into
I
every
saw
wall and
you.
I still kept up with you guys.
Well, it wasn't that because I saw you come out of nowhere.
I don't know. It's possible. I can show you where it is.
I'm not gonna learn, but okay. I mean, I can try to learn.
It's in the water. Like after you cross the start, or I guess the finish line, just go in the water. It's pretty chill. It's pretty easy down there.
Goodness. No, my toe feels like it's bleeding, but it's not. I didn't say bleeding out. Oh, right. So Shane had an injury yesterday, y'all.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that makes sense now that he's saying. My mind was just like, I
don't know why I read bleeding out. Is that not what it said? Whoops. I gotta read quickly. My reading comprehension gotta level up.
Well, this is why reading comprehension is done for like a lot of exams, like the
Right,
SATs.
so they can be streamers. And
Sure.
You said this is why.
Well, this is one of the reasons reading comprehension is important.
That's what I'm saying.
Speed reading's a thing. Do you know? Oh, I actually have a great tip for speed reading.
What's that?
So, if you're reading like a traditional book and you want to learn how to read the book faster, take a note card. So like an index card, and take like a really bright highlighter or like a color of choice marker that you have and make a straight line across the top of the index card, preferably without lines. Like it has to be like the flat side. You could probably cut a piece of paper too. And then from the top to bottom while you're reading on the page, you kind of scroll down with that line and you go from like line to line. And eventually your eyes are going to get kind of tricked to kind of be able to read the full line, or like each line, like you're going to move so quickly. I actually like learned that tip from a teacher in middle school, and I kept doing it all the way up until high school. I even did it with my textbooks, and like I was able to speed read my way through so many things. And now I use it as a streamer to speed read through chat.
Huh. I've never heard of that actually.
And the index card can be used as your bookmark for the book that you're in, so you can make multiple.
So the only way I've heard about like speed reading is when you have that program that like shows you a word at a time.
That's technology.
Like, really
how
fast.
do you do that with your book?
No, that's the thing. I thought you were going to explain a way of how to do that.
Oh, that's another option. Yes. I was super into speed reading. I don't know. I just loved reading. And I like when my teacher, she was surprised that I was reading so quickly. First of all, like they would assign a book in school and I was that nerd who was like, let me just finish this first weekend and then I'll read it again while, with the class. But she, eventually was like, well, if you want to speed read, then here you go. Like,
yeah, and that's also 71, by the way. Wait, 3 times 71. Whatever 3 times 71 is, that's what it is.
Questions for you with math? Oh, Toby, I hate math.
Yeah. Let's see. 213, maybe?
The only math I do is like money-related math when we're doing our expenses and our budgeting and everything.
You literally have Microsoft Excel there.
I have Microsoft Excel. I have a calculator. I have all of my notes. It's usually very quiet while I'm doing this. No music, no fun, nothing. And I try to get it over as quickly as possible. Math was my hardest subject growing up, and it's just not for me. People have tried to get us to do math on the channel, and I'm just like, nah, fam.
Just doesn't engage.
I don't. Or I'll try and I'll be like, Doza?
And I'm like, nah. I mean, no, I usually.
We've had enough math from Baldi's Basics.
Yeah, there was so much math in that game. There wasn't.
And what kind of cereal are you having, Jess? Did you already ask that?
I didn't ask.
Oh, okay. We actually had some cereal today, too. We've been enjoying this strawberry banana Cheerios, and it's like, I think it was from like Valentine's Day that's still around, because like it has heart shapes, but then also circle shapes. And it was what we had this morning. It was great.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, I'm a little upset over losing my bullet bill.
Today's meals have been kind of all over the place. We had some shrimp and green beans for dinner. We had some Maggi noodles for lunch. We had cereal for breakfast, and then kind of like a weird makeshift snack, but also we only had a little bit of like rice left. So we did like a snack rice bowl with like a little rice, some chickpea masala curry that we had a little of left over, some cucumbers and some yogurt. So that was like, it was kind of like lunch was a two-parter, if you will, but it was like super small stuff. Mm-hmm. But all delicious, nonetheless.
It was very good. We're pretty good on the food front.
Yeah, we finished all of our cucumbers today, which I was glad because they weren't going to last like after New York.
Honey Cheerios, those are pretty good. Strawberry banana.
Oh, you have those.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay. So yeah, so do we, don't we?
That's the one I just told them we had. Yeah.
We have those. We love eating it.
I love that we have the same cereal. I feel connected even more.
All right. Thanks for the love.
Yes, and thanks for playing with us. Can never beat you, but always a joy to have you here.
True. Let's see. What are we
and you did beat both of us, Toby. I mean, I'm not very good. I did get first at least once tonight.
You did, and you'll hold on to that forever. And so Hyper, how did it go? Did you win?
I'm assuming that was a mental breakdown, like from the game, or was it something else? Either way, I'm glad you're done having it and you're here.
So did you win? No? Okay, you will win eventually. Doesn't have to be today.
Shane has great reading comprehension, can't focus long enough to read books most of the time, though.
See, that's a whole nother thing, isn't it?
Yeah, books can be hard. I'm glad
it's definitely an acquired taste. I haven't acquired it.
I'm glad a lot of books like are coming into like movies, or like you can do audiobooks if you're into that. Like there's such good stories to be shared, and like not to mention video games. Like some books can be that. Oh, I fell in the water.
Yeah, it's a trap on 200cc.
Oh, it is?
Yep. I've complained about it so many times.
That's literally the first time I've done that.
Well, you know.
That I remember.
Wow, you tried something new and you got punished for it. That'll teach you.
That will teach me. I used to read a lot. Nowadays, I don't have as much time for books. Any books that I'm reading are very much like self-help type situations, whether it's about like finances or business development or even just motivational or inspirational type stuff. I definitely have recommendations out the wazoo from that, and I have a list of books that I'd like to read that I feel like I can recommend just based on what I've heard. But yeah, in fact, there is actually one of the best books that's helped us with our finances is called I Will Teach You to Be Rich. It's by Ramit Sethi, and he actually has a Netflix show coming out in April. I'm so excited for it.
I'm pretty happy for the guy. Like he must be doing something right, you know.
His story is phenomenal, y'all. Like he comes from a not so rich family and like had to, you know, the truth of the matter for them was like you can't go to college unless you get like scholarships and things like that, I believe. And then he went to college and he started offering like free tips and advice about like money and like budgeting and all that there. And then I did the thing again because I wanted to test it. But I didn't learn my lesson. Anyways, he went from that to like now has this entire brand about like, you know, creating your own money rules of like what is a rich life for you, or I think that's what it's called, how to live a rich life. I've talked about it before. I can't remember the title for some reason, but you have to set your own rules. Like for us, if we could play video games every day, that's part of our rich life. You know, like that's what we want to do.
Yeah, I would
if we can cook every day and we can like cook the things we want to and not have to worry about money for like ingredients and things like that.
I love scallops. I never buy them, but I love them.
They're expensive. When we had corporate jobs, we would buy scallops at least once a quarter.
Also, there was way less inflation and the cost of living was much lower.
And we both had corporate jobs. That's what it was. Like we were able to afford it.
Yeah. It's like, I can go
Let's
ahead
treat
and
ourselves.
do this.
But we have not had scallops since 2017.
Yeah.
So, yikes. But we do love scallops. We still watch Gordon Ramsay and everybody else make scallops, and we're like, I'm gonna write this down for when we can afford scallops again.
I want to heavily season a scallop, and then I want to sear the hell out of that little thing.
They cook in 2 minutes, and they're delicious and filling.
They are. And plus, they're so cute when they're like still alive.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know.
That's kind of morbid, but yeah.
Do you still haven't watched the Uncharted movie? It's
It's
not
good.
bad. It's I liked it.
I think
liked
like
it.
if you're a fan of the series, like the games, I think like you'll get some joy out of it.
Plus, it's Tom Holland.
He's, I love him.
It's Matt Damon, right? Matt Damon.
I forget.
I get him and somebody else confused.
But like Tom Holland's in it, so that's what matters.
Who
and
bumped
like
me? I'm a big boy.
I don't know if they're going to be doing a sequel.
Oh my god.
But it's I don't know. I think you'll like it, Jess. At least for what it is. I believe it's on some streaming services now.
What?
It's been like long enough.
What the hell is going on with me? I'm losing my mind.
You have 3 friends who write stuff, but you cannot sit down long enough to read it, Lamel. So I wonder, like, when it comes to reading, sometimes like with our captions and stuff for
tell them
like,
to do an audiobook of it.
Like a voiceover, essentially.
Yeah, just like give a voiceover and have them send you the MP3, and they just listen to it. There you go.
Because I wonder, like...
Because, like, reading something is no small matter.
Yeah, like, we've definitely gotten comments from people who say, like, oh, like, you write a lot in your description. Like, I'm not going to read it. I'll just wait for you to say it. But then others have said, like, we really appreciate all these, like, longer insights into whatever you're playing. And, like, setting the scene, if you will. So I'm curious what everyone's preference is, because we kind of obviously would want to go towards the majority. But then we also really enjoy writing, so we would want to make the longer parts anyways.
I really like writing where we're at and what we're probably gonna do,
especially
like, for longer games.
Yeah,
it helps like keep a narrative going and like keeps us in check, because we're already very much not strong at following certain games' stories.
No, so that really helps us to like remember where we are, especially after like we only stream 3 nights a week typically, and then trying to remember over the weekend. A million things happen.
Exactly.
And yeah, not all seafood is like my jam. Not that I've tried all of seafood.
I have never had an for example, I've never had an octopus egg.
Yeah, yeah.
I can show you something new. I don't think you'll like it. I can show it to you.
I don't want to see it if I'm not.
You don't
want to
see it?
You already know.
I already know.
Then what is it? First of all,
it's an ostrich egg. I'm literally 12th right now.
Yeah, I was
my
second.
God.
I was surprised to see you there.
This is, I don't know. It was really rough. I started the whole thing at like 6th place.
And Hyper, I think you can do it. And like Jess said, take a break if you want to and do it later. Like, it's okay. Come back to games.
I have a suggestion.
Go ahead.
Just go get some food. Go get some durians. Go get some hearty radishes.
Well, she
add
said
no
she
ingredients
has everything
to them.
already.
No. This is different. Add no ingredients to them. Cook them one at a time. They'll give you full hearts every time you eat it. Okay? That's the durians and the hearty radishes. There's probably one other thing that you can cook that's like that. But that's what we abused when we played it.
Abused.
Okay, wait. The
Oh, right. The poll says battle.
Battle.
60%.
All right, battle. Here we go.
You can always leave the boss and get more weapons and stuff, like Potato said as well. Like, you don't have to beat it today. And like, even if you don't beat it before Tears of the Kingdom comes out, that's okay. Like, the main thing for Zelda games, in my opinion, is to enjoy the journey and like appreciate all of it, like even the hard stuff, right? Like, but obviously do what's best for you. You want to end the poll? I can end the poll. Yeah. Let's see. Where do we want to go? I like Battle Course because I can see everything. It's simple. So after this, we'll go back to race, but it's nice to dip our toes in battle. Yeah. There's a feature where you can friend request users you played with. That's true. Yeah. That's cool. Like a recently played list. Recently played with. Friends. Yeah. They have that on Steam as well. We actually have a role in our Discord server called Gamers that you can grab in the roles channel. And you guys are welcome to tag that Gamers role in the gaming channel and be like, looking for players for Mario Kart. Like, play together. Be my guest. We can't always join, but we love that you guys play together. Like, some of y'all hop in voice chats together. And we honestly get a little FOMO during the day when you guys are playing or talking. And we're just like, I wonder what they're talking about. But we can't join all the time. Nope. We also, like, it can be other games if you want to stream them or play in our server. Like, what? How was that finished so quickly? I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I won, and I'm, like, surprised. You didn't even see anybody, did you? No, I was just getting coins. Like, I didn't even realize we were in Renegade. I dodged somebody and then immediately got eaten. That was a 22-second game. Wow. Took longer to load in, you know what I mean? Yeah, and Hyper, it's okay. Like, it's gonna be fine. Get some juice. Like, don't think about it and then think about it later if you want to. Like, you do you.
I found that it helps between rounds of really anything, especially gaming, to like take a little sip of water, so that your body has to kind of like switch
Utilize
gears there.
Yeah.
Because like when you're so hyper focused on something, it can be
frustrating.
It can get frustrating. But when you like introduce something that's like biological, right, where you drink water, you're like you have to address that.
Yeah.
And then your body has something else to do, and also you don't get dehydrated, because the more you get dehydrated, the lower your cognitive function becomes.
Absolutely.
And then it's just gonna make losing even more frustrating. This is something that I learned when I was playing Smash a lot.
Yeah. With Zelda games, like, you guys know I don't really like combat, and like I'm really terrible at it.
Yeah.
So like I'll attempt something too, and then I'll be like, you know what, this is getting frustrating, because I also love to get through things. I don't like to take breaks. If I'm on a mission, I'm a woman on a mission trying to get it done. But then I remember, you know what, like my mental health matters and like my happiness matters. So let me go do a photo shoot with Link somewhere on a mountain, and then it makes me happy again. So like I find something else in the game that brings me joy, because like Zelda gives me joy, but I have to find other things to do. And there are so many things I haven't beaten. I haven't beaten a Lionel in Zelda, like by myself. Hyrule Warriors doesn't technically count. I struggle with a lot of different enemies. Like, I haven't even tried to beat Ganon ever in any Zelda game. As much as I love Zelda, I've never even tried. I've just handed it over to Doza to be like, yo, you got this, let me enjoy it.
So like the handheld ones are a little bit simpler mechanics wise, because it's literally like Game Boy Color, right?
Yeah.
Would you ever be open with my guiding eye, of course, to like
maybe
playing one?
I'm trying to be more open. I'm trying. I'm not there yet.
You can fight a Ganon somewhere around there. Maybe,
we actually,
I'm sure.
with the whole like Nintendo DS thing, Doza actually has been setting up both of our DSs to have a bunch of games, or he already, I don't know what the process looks like, but basically to experience a bunch of games together, side by side kind of situation.
Right now, until we get a little bit more time, like we have a bunch of demos to at least try side by side with each other, and like maybe there's something you'll jive with. Because like I know that like if it were a Zelda game, you'd like it.
Of course.
Yeah. But I'm curious as to like what else is out there. What other series have we not been even like giving a chance?
I downloaded a Hello Kitty game.
Yes, that's true.
I'm really excited. I just wanted to get everything in before like it was over, you know?
Yeah.
It was important. You met someone who played Kingdom Hearts rhythm game. I'm doing horrible, so like
they unfriended you.
Aw, Potato.
What did you do to offend them? Did
I think
you
they were
beat
just
them in a video
out
game?
and they couldn't remember the potato. But how could you forget the talking potato?
Seriously, how popular was this person? Like, it was on the Switch, right? Because the Kingdom Hearts rhythm game's on the Switch.
Unless
We haven't ran out of friends like slots yet.
Well, that's true.
And we're big time.
We're not big time anything.
We're massive streamers, you know? Everybody knows us. So like, I don't understand. Like, everyone's our friend. We literally have all of North America plus like 10 other countries on our friends list. Like, what's the deal?
Well, in other potato news, he actually beat a Lionel, and Jess saw him beat it real.
How?
That is amazing. Congratulations. I'm assuming Potato streamed it. Did you stream it on YouTube or just privately?
Did we miss it on YouTube?
Because I was going to say, you know, if any of y'all are streaming Zelda, we'd be there.
Oh, I was aware that Potato was playing the game. I just didn't know if it was going to be on the channel or not.
Discord.
So I guess not.
Discord.
That's
womp,
fine.
womp.
That's fine. You know, we can pretend.
We can pretend we were there.
Yeah.
We saw Potato beat his Lionel. Oh my gosh, I did trash. And this is why I don't like battle.
30.
12, y'all. 12.
31. Wow. How do you guys just like not did we all agree to not attack Jorge? Is that what's going on? 31. That means so like when you run out of balloons, your score gets cut in half.
Or it goes down to 0.
So like if Jorge got like hit twice, that means they could have had like 120 balloon hits, you know.
They could have.
There's no way. Everyone had to be grouped up as they sit in the item and just keep spamming it over and over again. That's the only way.
Oh, Toby, we appreciate that. Thank you for being here and playing with us.
We're actually only playing Mario Kart today. I mean, we usually do play Mario Kart as like a bonus thing with people. But the only reason that this is the game that we're specifically playing today is because it was suggested yesterday when we were streaming and we threw it out to chat. It's like, hey guys, what do you want us to play on Tuesday?
Yep.
Mario Kart. Okay, sure.
Let's do it. Hyper was the first one to suggest it. That's true.
Yep.
But then we learned that Hyper didn't have Mario Kart like where she was today, and we were like, that's sad. It was a true Bidoof moment.
Yep. I keep burning out.
But I hope you're still having
this?
a good time hanging out and chatting with us, Hyper, regardless of Water Blight Ganon, who can just go suck it.
Oh, don't worry. It gets worse.
Well, yeah, this is why I don't ever fight Ganon.
Let's just say go to Urbosa and the desert last.
How is Alien Isolation, by the way? It's over, Jess. Alien Isolation was weeks ago.
Okay, so here are my honest thoughts. It was all right. I think that...
Oh, I hit Bowser Jr.
I think that for when the game came out, there was nothing else like... There was nothing... And there had been also not been something like horror, like where you got to actually feel chased and scared.
Wait.
And that's the thing that it did pretty well.
Zozo.
But is it my favorite? No. Is it even in my top 5 of horror games? No. But I had a good time.
Have we not played another game since Alien Isolation? Has it just been one-offs? No.
No, come on. There's got to be a... Kirby's Adventure.
Kirby's Adventure.
We played
but that was
Kirby's
a short
Adventure.
game.
It was 2 streams, yeah.
And then we've been doing some one-offs just because like we've been prepping for things and we didn't want to... Right. We didn't want to start a new game and then have to like take 2 weeks off from it and then come back because we would forget things. So we figured just do one-offs, community faves, and then we'll come back and start a new game with Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, that makes sense. I was like, no way. Alien Isolation feels like forever ago. Because I wasn't here for that. 1, because it's a scary game and like it's Doza's thing. And then 2, because I was working on some projects and those projects have been over for a while. I finished the last one on March 15th. I turned it in. So yeah.
I see
And
that you're
then
invisible.
Jess and I got to do the whole fashion show thing in Animal Crossing. I love all the highlights that I got from that, Jess, and like I just adored that day so much. Like, thank you for doing that with me. Honestly, one of the highlights for sure, like for real, like for me this year so far. We're not playing Detroit Become Human next. We are going to be playing Breath of the Wild. That is the next game on this channel.
It's been a second since anyone's recommended Detroit Become Human.
We still want to play that game for the story, for me at least.
Yep. Oh my god, how are you hitting me? I don't even see you.
How do you have 8? I have like freaking like
I'm actually going to win a battle game with Jorge here. Oh my god.
Are you really?
I might. It's possible.
I see him. I see him right behind you. Oh, he hit me in front of me.
I hit him. Don't worry. I got him.
Zozo, did you take the trash out?
Yes.
Okay,
I'm
good,
the
good.
best trash taker outer ever.
Sure. I just want to make sure because I hear it.
I just got to keep running away.
I'm so glad you loved it
Yes!
too. And
Oh
Breath
my
of the
God.
Wild. That's what's up next. I feel like Zelda.
Oh, W.
I feel like April, May, June, and July like might all be Zelda, to be honest. Like, I think it's just
For like a quarter of the year, we're going to be a Zelda channel.
like all the way up until like our 5th anniversary. Of course, with other things sprinkled in. But like during the regular schedule, that's the thing.
Yes.
We're even going to do some bonus streams with it too, especially that weekend it comes out. Because we blocked it out in our calendar already.
Yep.
Since we wanna just play as much as we humanly possible can play.
Exactly. That's what we want to do. So, earlier this year, people were getting this idea. I was like, is 2023 the year of bonus streams? And at the time, we were like,
Yes.
maybe. No, come on.
I know.
We were like cautiously maybe. Now it kind of feels like yes. Like I'm slightly more confident in that.
Well, okay, so keep in mind, every single year we pick one game that we buy and play on release day. Last year was Elden Ring. And remember, shortly after Elden Ring, like everyone was like, Elden Ring single-handedly brought back bonus and weekend streams, which it did.
It really did, yeah.
Yeah, and that was in February of 2022. Now we're in 2023. Our game of the year this year is obviously The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. It hasn't been played yet because it hasn't released yet. I think for a while, yeah, I could see us playing it every single day. People even joked about us going back to our old schedule because we played it like the Friday it released. Then we played it on Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. We went a whole week of Elden Ring, babe. Like, I feel like that's going to happen even more so with Tears of the Kingdom because it's a series we both love. Not that I don't love Elden Ring, but like,
You're
I
saying
love
there
Zelda
might
more.
be a week, like a 7-day streak where we're just playing Tears of the
It's gonna
Kingdom?
be really, like,
it's going to be hard not to do it, right?
yeah, it's going to be hard to stay away from Tears of the Kingdom, and we want to stream it, so like, why not? You know what happens on game releases when we really like it.
Yeah.
Like, it's going to happen, and we're
Well, 'cause
mentally
we're already
preparing
gonna be
for that.
like, because this is not what's going to happen.
What?
So, Tears of the Kingdom is going to release on a Friday, yes?
Yes.
So we're going to stream it on that Friday, yes?
Yes.
In what universe do we not stream that on Saturday?
Exactly.
And what universe do we not stream that on Sunday?
Exactly.
And I'm just saying.
And honestly, what if we took a week off from work to just like stream even longer? Because we could. Like, if we mentally prepare ourselves physically, like all of the things, like, we would love it. It would be so much joy.
Yeah, I got like
and
every hour I got to
happiness.
stand up for 10
See,
minutes, you know?
And this is part of our rich life, being able to do that by working hard prior to it, so we can afford to do that, right?
Yeah.
We can even like cook things in bulk. Like, we already have our food made for the entire launch week. Like, game of the year already. Like, that is how things happen.
Like, stop, please. I can only
I
get
boosted past it by accident.
I have it again.
I don't have anything.
I just have to avoid Jorge because I think they only have like 5 seconds on their timer.
I want to see. I haven't gotten this shine like at all. Like, I tried to, and then like, I don't know. It's whatever.
I might win.
Yeah, you have the crown and everything.
Oh my god. Oh my god. It could happen. I believe. Yeah.
Good job.
Oh, no way.
See you
this is the
later.
best time I've ever done with battle in my life.
See you later, Toby. Do you think you'll finish Breath of the Wild
Yes.
before? Yes, we're.
No matter what, that's happening.
Yeah, like even if we don't do everything we want to do in Breath of the Wild, if like it's coming down to the wire, we're gonna
You know
just
that
go
running
be
joke
Ganon.
of like, oh, we want to claim it's a finale.
Yeah, but
I don't
like,
think we'll have that issue with Breath of the Wild. That
'Cause-
game's gonna fall over once we get to it.
technically you could just speed run through it. Like Doza's played it, I've played it. You know what I mean?
The only difference is that I've never played it on master mode to any extent, like to any usable extent. That's the only thing.
And Shane, you should absolutely do that if that would bring you joy, and like you would. I feel like you would enjoy the heck out of doing something like that. We would watch it when we can.
We absolutely would, Shane.
Yeah.
You know we'd be there.
We like to support y'all, and like, I mean, I should give a little bit of a preface to that. So like saying, like, you know, we want to obviously play the game blind run,
Well, yes.
so it would be after we played it, but then we'd be there, and hopefully you're not sick of it by then.
Right. And see you later, Toby. Thanks for hanging with us. Hopefully see you again tonight. Careful,
Yes.
Noosh. Be careful. You're trying to collect coins. That's the mode. I'm saying it to you to remind myself, mostly.
Thanks for reminding me, because like, yeah, I was gonna.
She's just gonna run around.
Well, like, I like to go kind of slow, but then like, it could be like a curse to do that too in this mode.
I mean,
you
I
know?
can't help but go slow.
Okay.
Why is my fireballs not do nothing, but the shells hit me? I don't understand. Somebody's around me. I know it.
This one's super hard for me. Like, just miss.
I'm gonna
I
get-
missed again.
Oh, this Luigi's getting wrecked. I'll just enjoy all this delicious goodness.
We love goodness.
Of course we do.
I'm so not used to looking at Birdo like in the little mini map, because I'm always looking at Baby Peach,
Oh,
and
right,
I was
there's a
following
mini-map.
whoever like Peach is for some freaking reason. And I'm like, no, I'm Birdo. I was so confused and turned around. Silly noosh. Birdo's your character now.
And yeah, you gotta be careful with that. If you make a wrong mistake, it could cost you the match.
It could cost me so much, babe. Like, so much. Oh my gosh, I missed. And then I missed again.
I'm getting all these garbage items. Never
I
mind,
need to
I
get
just hit
rid
somebody.
of all these freaking bananas.
Those nanners.
Doza
Oh,
bought,
come on.
I need to tell you guys this. Doza bought a bunch of bananas
Look.
at Costco and hasn't eaten a single one.
I have eaten 2. But I don't have any bread to eat it with.
Because you finished the bread. You ate you ate other sandwiches and not peanut butter banana sandwiches.
I forgot about them.
See?
I forgot.
We
I'm
even
only
baked
human
homemade
after
bread.
all. I'm only human
Yes,
after all.
I know,
Don't put the
but
blame
still,
on me.
The banana thing has been a thing. Like people are gonna know you for bananas. Just like people are gonna know me for having the crown right now and then not having it and then having it again. And then it went away again. And then I have it again. This is exciting.
That's great for you.
It is great for me, isn't it?
Yes.
Oh no, I hit myself!
Well, how could you do that?
With the
There's so many
boomerang.
coins.
Wait,
Oh my god,
no,
I got hit by a
I don't know
boomerang.
how it works. Did someone else boomerang me? Probably. Man, I was doing so good.
Stop stealing stuff from me.
I'm
Come
not
on, hit
bad.
it, Mario,
There's
please.
not as many coins anymore. Everyone's got them.
Why did I throw that backwards? Oh my god. Everyone's starting to get big stacks.
Yeah, that's why they're gone.
Oh, nice triple red shell, Jorge, but no tomatoes for you.
No tomatoes.
I'm gonna win 3 in a row.
Is it
3 in a
tomato
row, 3 in
or
a row.
tomato?
No! Right at the end there. Oh god.
You know, that's a great idea, Hybrid, to like watch a bunch of videos about Breath of the Wild, like learn tips and techniques to beat Ganon. Like that could definitely help. Like maybe this weekend or something. Obviously school and all that comes first. Or whatever you want to do, of course. And
GG, y'all.
Autonomous? Welcome to our stream.
Oh,
Octononymous.
Octononymous.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got it. What's up? How you doing? All right, back to
I've
races.
contemplated whether or not I should watch y'all play Tears of the Kingdom because I know I'm getting later than y'all, but I don't know if I'll be able to resist the temptation. I mean, I totally understand that. Like, we obviously would not, personally for us, if it's a game that we really want to play, like, we hold out on watching anybody play it because we want to experience it with fresh eyes, like Blind Run. But, you know.
But then, like, what if you didn't resist?
Because, like, it kind of depends on you and, like, how long can you wait, you know? Because, like, if we can't get a game day one, it's really hard to stay away from it and, like, not have any spoilers.
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know. But up to you. We totally understand.
Yeah, and try not to put too much pressure on it, Hyper. Like, you'll get it.
Yeah.
I would always just suggest exploring more. It's, you know, in a lot of ways, Breath of the Wild's a lot like Elden Ring. Or, I mean, Elden Ring's a lot like Breath of the Wild. You know, you could always, like, fight bosses like when you want to, or
choose your adventure.
You could choose your adventure, yeah, and you can go and explore and literally get stronger. I seriously got hit in the air.
No.
Right, I agree.
You were like hit and then it stopped me from going further. And then I got hit by a green shell.
Oh, because I'm a big boy, huh?
And we do play Animal Crossing New Horizons. It's one of my favorite games of all time.
We just streamed it the other day, last week.
Yeah, we did an impromptu
Fridays when
fashion show. Jess was there and like it was epic. I will be putting out highlights about shortly. I just need to get my life together and edit more.
Why is the screen on me? I'm losing.
Oh my gosh, that was stupid, Birdo. Like, what are you doing? But yeah, I am actually planning to do a bunch of more Animal Crossing streams, even some solo streams soon. I promised myself I would do my first solo stream on this channel before July, before my birthday. So I hope I can stick to that and like be the confident new gamer girl that I know I am.
That I know you to be.
That. I've had so many ideas for Animal Crossing, and like I don't care if people think it's dead. Like I still have great joy. It's helped me through the pandemic. It helped me through so many parts of my life in the past few years.
Oh my god!
With just like my mental health. Just even when I played it off stream, particularly that when I was like lonely. But yeah, it's a great game, and I will always be grateful for its presence in my life. It was the first Animal Crossing game I ever played, and it's just glorious. And I really love what I've done with our island.
Would you ever play another Animal Crossing game?
If Nintendo came out with a new one, I don't think I'd really go back to the old ones, to be honest.
Oh, snap.
Because, like, unless there's, like, a story mode, which is not typically the case, it's too much of a time sink. I can only handle one Animal Crossing game at a time.
That's understandable. Like, you wouldn't play multiple, like, Sims games.
Exactly. And, like, for example, also, remember, we really love Stardew Valley, but we've only streamed it once on the channel.
That's true.
And it comes down to, it's a time sink, and we used to play it for our kind of, like, peaceful chill time back in the day.
Way to go, Noosh. Congrats on 3rd.
Thank you. Yeah, I was feeling myself.
You did great.
I did do some stupid Birdo moves, but I also did great. Having a lot of anxiety because mom started working again. Sometimes she's gone, have to work nights, and I'm used to her being home. Aw, I'm sorry that you're going through that, Hyper. And if I were in your shoes, I would definitely miss her as well.
I'm sure she's working really hard for some good reasons.
To provide for you guys, for the kids, and for her family.
That'd be my assumption.
And, you know, try to find ways that you can combat that anxiety. Whether it's, you know, something that you can do for yourself to just kind of help you, like not miss her as much, even though those feelings are 100% valid. Like, anything to help yourself.
True. You gonna get dinner ready for the rest of the family, Jorge? Okay. Last cup, no problem.
Yeah. It's already almost 10, but like we're down to go even longer tonight if you guys want to.
Heck, I want. I mean, you know.
We just keep going until like there's like no one else on the world map thingy except for us. And it's like, I guess it's just us. Maybe we should stop.
You fire up the Mortal Kombat.
I'm really excited to like the new New Year's Eve tradition now too that we've been started. Like this past New Year's Eve, we played a bunch of games and bunch of community favorites all in one night. I really think this year, at the end of this year, we can make it a longer thing to have it be not a world record, but a glob record for us for longest stream ever, and just have a lot of fun.
That could be cool.
New Year's Eve holds such a special place for us in our lives because we made the decision on New Year's Eve to start New Shindoza and like start streaming and content creation for ourselves, and I think it's huge that like we're able to celebrate that day every year with you guys, because we wouldn't be here if it wasn't for y'all. Like, you know, like this community has been built because of each and every single one of you. Sure, Josie and I do things. We stream, we put out the content and all of that, but like it's really like you guys are the one viewing it and like being able to comment on it, engage with it, play with us. So many moments, so many games being, so many games like to experience with like each and every one of you. Like, it's amazing. I never thought I'd be a streamer. I didn't even know that was an option as a kid.
It wasn't.
Remember all the times as a kid when I would say like, I want to be this, I want to be that. Never did I ever say streamer.
I threw like 30 red shells, and only just as I crossed the finish line do I see Jorge. Oh my god. I spaced them out too. Jeez. That was insane. Oh. You want to do another fashion show in Animal Crossing? Yes, absolutely.
Wait, where was that? Oh, yes, 100%. I actually have looked up Animal Crossing fashion shows on TikTok, and there's quite a few. I should start sending them to you, Jess, but like there's quite a few different setups that I thought were so cool, and I was like, I need to like change up the island and actually have a proper runway for us with the lights, camera, action, like just really go crazy, and then put a bunch of like chairs like on the catwalk on the side of the catwalk, so like people can sit and like cheer us on. Like, I think that would be great. Or if they want to be models too, but like I think there's so many ideas. I gotta just implement them.
Yeah. True.
Hyper, you know, maybe like I definitely recommend like telling your mom how you feel about this, but keep in mind that she's probably working hard for more than just rewarding you. It's also to keep up with bills, inflation, the economy. It's a lot of stuff.
It's really expensive to feed a family. It's expensive just to feed me and Noosh.
Yeah, just the two of us. Like we definitely stopped buying things. Like
sometimes things are kind of like, you know, they are what they are.
In fact, you guys have been seeing more shrimp because it's one of the cheaper proteins. We haven't bought salmon in months.
I can get away with eating less of it and just like having more rice.
We also like switched to salmon burger patties that Costco had that were cheaper than buying.
We break that up also in rice instead of just buying salmon.
Yeah, because it's cheaper. Like, it's hard out there for a lot of people, and like depending on where you are, you know, again, your feelings are valid. Communicate them to your mom because, you know, I'm sure she would appreciate you saying that too. You know, she would want to hear those things, but remember that like
Furry Quest, so popular.
Stop. Why is Dosa like this? Like, it is joking sometimes, but sometimes like I wonder.
But if you get a friend request, you know, it's somebody new to the community, and this is their first impression of me. The best impression.
Potato saying like we should do a fashion show at like our apartment real. We don't have enough space for that. But I definitely do like give Doza a fashion show sometimes when he's helping me figure out outfits, and I'll make him change a few times.
She will. She's like, how does this look against you?
It's true, especially like this because this trip we're going on. I've been trying to like we're doing a photo shoot, y'all. So like we have to like look kind of cohesive.
What? How do these people pass me?
So I've been trying to get Doza like, okay, try this shoes with this like outfit, this top, like this belt, blah blah blah. Like, you know, trying to get everything to a T, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be cool to host a fashion show sometime.
Friend request. Who is it? Mr.
Binkles. Ooh.
Arms. I've never seen. Arms.
Yeah, the profile picture with arms.
Become friends. Okay. You have Breath of the Wild. That's a good game.
So,
play
are
that
prawns and shrimp the same thing?
I think that mostly they're interchangeable, but like prawns
there are some differences, right?
Different, yeah.
Yeah, we like both. We don't really typically buy prawns, like shrimp though. And plus we're buying the frozen ones from Costco. It's not like we're buying fresh shrimp I was gonna say off the Barbie, but that's like grilling them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get one of them bloomin' onions, will you?
And see you later, Hyper. I hope things get better for you.
Take it easy. And collect some more food in Breath of the Wild. Collect some more weapons. They'll do you good. Alright, Noosh, we're finally playing the track that's in the thumbnail.
Oh my gosh. Is that a sign that it's finally the one in the thumbnail? I think they were making this for like a spooky day, like Halloween thumbnail or something, right?
No, it doesn't have to be spooky.
It doesn't have to be. What I was saying is like we make thumbnails in advance.
You stole my double item, Jess? What? That's my red shell. I'm gonna get hit by my own item right here.
I'm glad we're back to races.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm glad we tried battles though. Like,
that was nice. You know, maybe
up.
In a couple months I'll try it again.
Are we gonna try the 50cc tonight?
Oh.
Because it's always funny when we do.
I'll tell you what, if it ends up being only you, me, and Jess,
it's a moment.
I don't see why not. Put her through it just like what we're going through.
Jess is the one who suggested it and then like did the covering face emoji.
So bashful. That's actually one of the 7 dwarves, little known fact.
Have I ever seen the original Snow White? I'm sure I have. I'm sure I have.
No,
like, I know
you
it.
haven't. No.
How do you know?
Who doesn't know it? You don't know it. Name all 7 dwarves. Go.
Dopey. Bashful.
Okay, that's
Sleepy.
2. That's 3.
Doc.
That's 4.
Angry?
It's over?
Is Angry one of them? Or Grumpy? I've seen...
I could not beat Jess.
So all of my Snow White...
That's like 5. You still have 2 more.
Well, all of my Snow White lore comes from Once Upon a Time on ABC. Because all of the dwarfs are in it, but like I never... I don't know, I didn't pay attention enough. This is where I lose in trivia.
I'm from Texas.
We're both...
I'm Mexican.
We're both
Hispanic, but mostly Mexican.
So we're both currently in San Antonio, Texas. This is where we live.
San Antonian.
We are both San Antonians. I was born and raised in New York, but I'm an Indian American. So my family, my parents immigrated from India, and then I was born here, raised here. But,
good night, Jorge.
You know, yeah, I actually love to share a lot about my culture, like, and so does Doza. In fact, Yush and Doza, like, our little mission statement, if you will, is an intercultural couple's journey through gaming, art, and life to inspire inclusivity, community, and purpose. So while we're doing a little gaming right now, we do quite a few other things, and we have a lot in store for the future that we want to do with this platform. So yeah. Wait, you're also a bit Indian? Whoa, that's awesome.
Nice.
Do you know what part of India your family is from?
Or what part of your family is Indian?
Yeah. And like, I want to know more. Like,
start there.
Do you speak any of the Indian languages, or does your family, like, oh my gosh, tell me all of it. Goa, I love Goa. That's so cool. My family's not from Goa, but Goa was definitely a vacation spot because
Did we know somebody or someone's family from there? A couple years ago.
like IRL.
Yeah, IRL.
Oh, yes, we do.
Okay.
But like Goa has beautiful beaches. It's definitely a party city too. Like a lot of tourists go there and stuff. Only thing you know, no worries. Goa's great. That's awesome. That's super cool. But yeah, my
Sounds
family.
like we're gonna have to pay a visit.
We will, 100%. If we're going there, we're going to go there for a relaxing beach day. My family is from Andhra Pradesh, but then the state got split a few years ago. So, like, technically, I'm Telangana, but not really because, like, I grew up knowing it as Andhra Pradesh. But it's a southern state in India. And, yeah, pretty cool. The movie RRR that was like super famous and like
Oh
the
my god,
dance
if
and
y'all
everything.
haven't seen it, please go see it.
Yeah, it won an Oscar for like original song and everything. That's actually a Telugu movie, which is from the states of Telangana and Andhra Pradesh. Literally, that language is only kind of spoken in that state, and then of course people who leave the state all over the world. So
That's probably my favorite, like, more actiony thing. Oh my god, really? I'm getting blue shelled
favorite
at
South
the end?
Indian movie,
Yes.
or like just Indian movie in general. I think 'cause-
Non-Bollywood movie.
Yeah, so Bollywood, actually, their movies are Hindi. It's a different language, which is more popularly known and associated with India because it's all over. It's like, there's multiple national languages of India, but like that one's known worldwide, I feel. And the Bollywood industry is arguably a lot bigger than the Tollywood or Telugu industry.
Arguably, I mean.
And a lot of
Yes.
people really hate the Bollywood, Tollywood thing because they think it's like a play on Hollywood, but it was an easy way to introduce it to a worldwide audience. But really, it's all considered like the South Asian like diaspora of like movies or like Indian cinema. Like that's a great way of putting it too, regardless of the language, because there's Karnataka, or like the different states, but there's like so many languages. There's Telugu, Tamil, Malayalam, Urdu, Hindi. What else?
Way to go, Jess. I
yeah.
could not catch
First
up.
place. Good job, Jess.
Gonna have to take her down a peg. Hanush, 2v1, Secret Alliance.
Yeah. And namaste to you too. You were, but I was brown from the land of maple syrup. Oh, born. Okay, I was like, brown.
I mean,
Canada.
that's still
awesome.
kind of true, though.
I love how it's the three of us and Jess got the crown. You look fabulous.
Yo, Purple Squad, rise up.
For real. That's so cool. I love being able to just talk about like my Indian heritage and things when I can, because it's something that I really like lost for a while, like growing up too. Like it's really hard to like stay to your roots a little bit, especially being like the first generation like daughter of immigrants. Like your parents try to put as much culture into you as possible, but you're also growing up like American, and it can be a lot to navigate, but I enjoy it. I think I'm the best of both worlds in that sense, and I have so much fun with it.
You could have stopped at I think I'm the best.
I love like Indo-Western like outfits and stuff. Like I'll wear like jhumka earrings which are traditional Indian type of earrings, like jewelry, but with like a Western like regular dress, like a little black dress or something. And I think it's
a
super
certain
fun.
style that looks like?
Yeah, it looks amazing. It's like Indo-Western.
Okay, okay.
Or like American Daisy. Or,
Okay, I know exactly what that. I can picture it now. Indo-Western. I got got that unlocked.
Not Western like cowboys. But yeah, there's a lot.
Western as in like hemisphere.
Right. And hello, Lady Macbeth. It's so lovely to see you.
Welcome back.
How are you doing? I know last time we asked you that you were like thriving, like, and I hope that's still the case. And Shane, I also hate politics so much. But I also think it's very important to stay informed about politics from both sides or multiple sides or what have you, just to be better educated and informed.
Come on, Ish. Your baby park.
I know, but I'm enjoying the conversations, okay?
So was I, except I was doing
Yeah.
it from first place.
Okay, Donkey Kong, get off your high horse.
Oh, that's how we do it.
I got first place earlier tonight, and I'm good on that.
Good.
And I own it. I'm just kidding.
I imagine Shane was just interacting with an individual who was less than fun to be around. That's my assumption.
Thriving Lady Macbeth, I love it.
Oh,
Working as a
TV,
chef,
okay.
moved to a new house.
Change the channel. I
Daughter
know you
just
probably
turned
can't.
5.
5 years old.
Happy birthday to your daughter, belated. that's such a good age for fun. I don't know how, like, I've never had a child, so I don't know like
I
what
feel
that
like
is
around
like as a
like
parent
5, 6, like that's when the memories really start to set in.
for them.
Yeah.
Like they'll
See,
start remembering
Yeah,
things.
yeah, exactly.
Because I remember when I was 5. Some stories.
Yeah, like I would remember giving up on drawing forever. Like, sorry, trying to come up with other things.
You
I remember Troll in New York.
Oh, the movie.
Yeah.
You brought back drawing. Now you draw for a living. Isn't that exciting?
Yes.
Yes.
I conquered my 5-year-old self. I don't know. How do I think about it?
There have been political people on TV all day and it's driving me insane. Oh my gosh, Shane, the more you talk about like your home life right now, it reminds me of me and like what my situation used to be. And
my grandparents had the news on 24/7. I don't know how they could have the news on all day and simultaneously have like Lifetime murder shows. Like I don't get it.
I don't know, but I empathize with you so much. I really do wish the best for you and hope you're able to get out of that situation. Put what you want on TV in the future. You know, it can happen.
It's times like those that I really appreciated like a CD player. You know,
or headphones.
I mean, like yeah.
But it can be annoying, like for sure. Especially with current news and events that happened this week. I mean, it's always the case, though. It's like a cycle. It happens. Everyone talks about it. Everyone argues about it. And, like, literally no legislation is made towards it.
Nothing changes. Everything
it's hard.
stays the same.
Well,
it's that song. It's like that song in... No, I know. But for some things, it's a little harder. And it kind of reminds me of that one Disney series, High School Musical.
What about it?
Stick to what you know.
Oh, the status quo.
Don't challenge the status quo. Yeah.
Stick to the... Oh, yeah. Oh, no. Stick to the status quo. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, that. You were so off tune. I was like, what are you going on? I love High School Musical. We should watch it again. One of the movies we actually did put on the background today, my pick, was Aquamarine Lamouth from Disney Channel. And then Doza right after.
I kept my mouth shut the whole time because it was important to Noosh, and I'm...
Well, it was just... I hadn't seen it since I was a kid.
I can see how you would have liked it.
But it has a lot of, like, really cool, like, actors and actresses. Like, Emma Roberts is in it as a kid. The guy from Greek, that I don't know his name, he's in it. And then Doza afterwards put Holes on. And Holes has a lot of people, too, like Shia LaBeouf and, like, the Fonzie.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes. I know him from Waterboy the most as the coach.
Ooh, Lady Macbeth got a new tattoo of chakras. Like, that's super cool. I don't know if you're sharing pictures or anything, but I would love to see what that looks like. I used to like draw I still do draw like chakras and mandalas and stuff like that. And I think they're cool tattoos for sure.
Oh my God. Are you here right now, Lady Macbeth? Because we were literally watching Holes before stream.
Well, I said it, and then that's why Lady Macbeth said Holes love the
Okay, I missed that.
Yeah. Yeah. I was talking about...
I was trying really hard at the video game.
Today was a Disney day for us, and in the background while working, I chose Aquamarine, Doza chose Holes, and that's what we've been watching. Don't have Snapchat, but we do have Instagram. We're Noosh and Doza on there if you want to give us a follow, but also just to DM to show us. Like, we'd love to see it.
It's really funny because on our story today on Instagram, it's like, hey, we have a YouTube channel.
Right. Well, okay. So sometimes, like, obviously we're on point with like keeping up videos going on YouTube, but on Instagram and TikTok and stuff, sometimes it can be like a week, 2 weeks, or even a month before some YouTube videos like are shared there. So I just wanted to be like, sometimes we get quiet on other social media, especially when we're working a lot. YouTube's the only consistent one. So it's like, hey, if you want to see everything when they release, YouTube's a great place because they see it first. And if you want to support us, yes, like be here. Because YouTube is our main thing, and I'm hoping like Google's gone through so many changes and they're still around, especially with like people scared of like TikTok and other things, disappearing. It kind of reminds me of like how all creators were, blindsided by Mixer getting deleted overnight. You never know. We're all at the mercy of these platforms. And that's why like these laws and this whole entire hearing with TikTok and everything is scary, because it's like starting to control social media and like the internet and how we all use it.
TikTok's just the foot in the door. It's
the things that they were using against TikTok is applicable to every single social media. And like a lot of the people in the hearing, the congressional hearing, they are investors
saying that the guy, that the
of Meta.
CEO was like, they're always so focused on China. I was like, the dude's from Singapore. Like what?
Yeah, that too.
It's just like, oh god.
And TikTok's headquarters is in Singapore, right? Like the one that he was talking about. That's why he was there.
Oh, my favorite question during the hearing was
Wi-Fi.
like the Wi-Fi. The Wi-Fi question was so funny. I'm so terrified of what's gonna happen
Like,
in this country in the next couple decades. Like, my god.
So since we're terrified, and this is what's really important, like, follow and stay informed with the news. Look at both sides or multiple sides, and just make your choice for what you think is best.
Way to go,
and
Jess.
register to vote when you're old enough to do so, and stand up for what you believe in. Like, things can only change if a majority of us want to change. And they had
that's how it goes, Jess. Like, it's just a bunch of bullies.
they had no respect for him whatsoever.
Everyone makes an assumption, and like they already have this preconceived notions of another person just because.
And they have no grasp of how like the internet and social media works. Like, who are these like
I can understand
excuse
asking
my language,
questions.
fuddy duddies?
Ooh. Yeah, what's really funny about that, I was looking at a thing from 3 years ago, a piece of content from 3 years ago, and I was looking through the comments because I wanted to see how people were reacting, but like how people. It's really fun to see how people talk on the internet because it changes so quickly these days, right? So I went and I scrolled through the comments section, and you know what I kept seeing?
What?
Okay, boomer. Do you remember OK Boomer? Can you believe we're in a situation? Can you believe we're in a timeline, or not the part of our lives where nobody says OK Boomer anymore?
And
like nobody's thought about it. Like, this is hilarious.
Potato. I don't think I've seen the actual clip for that one, but if you put your phone on airplane mode, will TikTok talk to the plane? No! That's so cringe.
Talk to the plane. Yep.
And we're on TikTok clock because, of course.
Yeah, well, I thought it was tasteful.
What a cheeky fellow you are.
You know me.
And I look forward to seeing the photo Lady Macbeth. I'll definitely respond there after stream. It's my phone. I don't even know. I think it's in the bedroom. But yeah, Doza and I have been talking about getting matching tattoos at some point in our life. And we've gone back and forth about different designs. Like, we're like, should we get a glob? I used to want to get like a little infinity symbol with like Ankaro and Paro like written into it, because it means I'm still learning in Latin, and it's one of my favorite quotes of all time. And then like I've had some other ideas for like the chakras or like mandalas that I designed that I could get possibly, potentially. So that's something we've been looking into, but nothing like too serious right now, because tattoos are also expensive. And like, I'm gonna buy food over tattoos any day.
That's
and
true.
Pay our bills to have a roof over our head.
Those are all important things, you know.
They are important.
I'm getting hit.
But I loved finally when Doza was like, yeah, we'll get one together. It was great. It was a great day. Because now it's like not just me like picturing, it's like both of us. So it's exciting.
She doesn't have to be alone.
Yeah, because it hurts. I've been with friends when they've gotten tattoos in the past. It was such an honor to be there to experience that with them. Like, some of them were super
into like
cool.
an emotional thing. It's like, oh, Joseph's finally on board with that. Because yeah, it hurts when they're not. And then you were going to talk about your friends and like, they all got a tattoo without you.
Babe, it's okay if they got one without me. But what I was saying is,
expecting some emotional damage.
they let me, like, they invited me with them to like be able to be a part of that
to
experience.
flex on you for not having
No,
it. I know.
no, not at all.
Of course
Maybe
not.
some of them. Like, I was definitely peer pressure to try to get one in college.
I've known people who are
but I
just
didn't.
absolute braggarts about their
like, look at me, my sleeve. Like, let me give you every single detail. And I was like, bro, I heard this last time we were out together.
Yeah.
Not everyone's like that, but some people
Not
are.
everyone, but there's definitely some people. Yeah.
I do think some sleeves are super cool. I had a history professor that actually, poli-sci history, who had a complete solar system sleeve, and I thought it was the coolest thing ever. And
Whoever
like,
was in second, thanks
he
for
was
hitting
great.
that banana peel or shell. Like, you ensured my victory. Let's find out who it was real quick. Hold on. Oh, Inkling Boy? That's nobody. Who cares?
It's a calm.
Not
I think
Jess.
it's just me and Jess right now, and it has been for a while, which I'm fine with that.
Well, the next one, Jess, you can't leave
'Cause
if
50
you're planning on it,
cc.
because we have to do 50 cc.
Because you asked for it.
Yeah.
What is your favorite MK8 DLC?
Level. Any level. Any of these levels. Like, what's your favorite one?
I love all the touristy ones, like the Singapore, the New York.
Her favorite... Oh, let me clarify. Her favorite used to be Baby Park. Now,
yes.
what is it?
My favorite was Baby Park, but I love all of, like, the New York Minute. I love the
honestly,
Singapore.
Calamari Desert's pretty high up there.
I think there's, like, Tokyo and all
What's
these
your favorite,
other
Toby? What's everyone's favorite Mario Kart level?
Chessa wasn't planning on leaving.
You know what's a great level that's not in Mario Kart 8? I don't know if you've seen it, Noosh, or anybody in chat, but on Mario Kart 64, there's like a Donkey Kong jungle or something like that has this epic jump that you could like skip a huge chunk with, and like a narrow bridge that just gets crazy with green shells. Like, it's such a good course, and it's not here, and I'm so sad.
I love that your tattoo is simplistic but personal. That's one thing that, like, why I've never confirmed or like gotten one yet, because I felt like some of my ideas and things weren't, like, I wasn't mature enough or ready enough for something.
Hadn't experienced enough things meaningful enough to definitively
like,
say that I want to get this
for the rest of my life, you know? And that was always, like, scary to me. And plus, again,
getting a tattoo is not like never mind, I'm not gonna finish that sentence.
It's not a lighthearted decision for us.
Yeah.
It can be for some people, like, or it can be an easy decision for others, but our decisions have multiple pro-con lists, like every decision. So obviously when it comes to, like, a tattoo, it would be pretty hard as well. But one day you guys will definitely hear about it, I'm sure. Because I love talking.
I love talking too.
Wild Woods is really good too, and I am not only saying that because that's the level I got first place on today.
No, are you sure?
I'm sure. I do like it though. It's nice. Toby's gonna join back in a bit. Nice.
Did I just hear your stomach growl?
I think it was, yeah.
Okay.
We've been eating like little things. Like, all we had were green beans and shrimp.
Love green beans and shrimp, but
It's
is it
healthy.
exceedingly light?
Yeah, like I am hungry, but I'm still down to keep playing. Like, it's fine. This is our last stream for 2 weeks. And, like, I want to, as long as y'all have us, we're here for you.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, your blue shell did nothing. I killed it. I'm waiting for the blue shell reference in the Mario movie, which I'm so excited to see.
Pretty sure. Me too. That's coming out while we're on our hiatus as well. I don't want to call it a hiatus, just while we're on this little break.
I gotta double check when tickets are gonna go on sale.
Tickets have already been on sale, sweetheart.
Well, then I guess we're not watching it first day.
There's still availability.
I seriously doubt that.
There is.
But if you say there is...
I saw some, because we would want to go to Alamo Draft House to see it. And there's still some availability on the one we go to.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty sure the biggest reason they're targeting TikTok is because it's partly Chinese owned, because everything they said applied to all social media. But remember, he had a point. The CEO of TikTok said that the majority shareholders are actually US based investors. So it's not, the majority owner of it is not Chinese. So, like, it just is silly.
I haven't verified this myself, but I was hearing about how a lot of the people that were part of the hearing, that were asking questions, they actually have stock in, like, Facebook and Meta and things like that.
Absolutely. Some of them only a few months ago, like when Meta and Facebook, their stock went up, they just got it right before. There's talks of insider trading, which we don't know completely everything about, so, like, don't quote us or anything, but it's really, really bad. Like, what we do know about it. Because a lot of these congressional people have access to data and things and know what's up, to where it's like, oh, hey, let me invest in this. Let basically be in Mark Zuckerberg's pocket to where I make money off of it, and then I'll help where Meta can be the best. Because, you know, surprisingly enough, Facebook actually, analytically, has been the best social media, like, as far as reach and stuff goes right now, like views, the people, performance-wise. This, for the first quarter of the year, I mean, it's almost over, but Facebook has more than YouTube, has more than Instagram, has more than TikTok. And the reason we would know this is because we do social media content creation and analytics and stuff for our clients.
So it's something we have to keep on top of.
Yeah, so it's been very interesting to see. And one person who, like, eats, sleep, breathes social media and talks about it and helps a lot of people is Gary Vaynerchuk, or Gary V. If you're not already following him and you're a content creator or an artist or someone who's trying to promote themselves online, go give him a follow. He deserves it.
For somebody who needs some motivational.
Oh, who needs the motivation to like do things. Like, we've been following him for years. I've been following him longer than I've known Doza. And he's phenomenal on how he explains things. He does use some harsh language sometimes, but like I think it's necessary and I enjoy it. I don't get offended by it. I think it's great. And we've learned so many tips and tricks. He actually, for his birthday years ago, put out this incredible, like basically a million ways to create short form content. Huge PDF bundle thing as a present on his birthday to everybody. And I was like, I love that idea of one, giving a present to everybody in his community that follows him with that something for free. But he has a plethora of just resources everywhere. Like here I am talking about it during Mario Kart, but like he also has like, remember Ask Jeeves in the 90s? It's kind of like Ask Gary Vee. He has like his own search engine of all of the things he's ever created because he's been doing this for so long.
Jeez, that's insane. That's so intense.
I love Gary Vee.
What's up, William? Welcome to the stream.
Yes, welcome.
Thanks for the suggestions about New York.
Oh yeah, William was in our DMs earlier, which we really appreciate.
Let's not have Noosh eat while we do 50cc. Let's make her suffer.
Where? Singapore?
Singapore, that's a good one.
Okay.
Topical. Second, Toby, nice.
The
nice.
other thing that was super weird about the TikTok situation is all of the complaints that they have about TikTok can be complaints against Instagram.
They should have been making these exact same complaints 10 years, 15 years ago.
But also
but
Instagram,
they were
Facebook,
silent.
Snapchat, all of these other platforms have the same exact problems. Everybody, when we sign those agreements, those user agreements, when we sign up for something, we're basically saying you have access to my information. I'm going to post things. That is what we're giving them the authority to do so, because a lot of people do it publicly, but even privately. In fact, I actually just recently reactivated my Snapchat for the sole purpose of seeing what data they have on me because I was curious, especially with all these hearings and stuff. And I downloaded all of it because they still have it regardless of me not having used it since, I don't know, 2019. And I downloaded everything and then I properly deleted my account because I didn't want that information just to be floating out there. And yeah, I had a lot of cringe messages and things like with my friends and whoever. It was a personal account. But it was eye-opening to see all of it. And it's like, how many people actually truly read these user agreements? Because I'm sure there are people, but the majority of people I feel don't. At least in my opinion. Right? You're going to accept and move on. And then they constantly update it and you're like, I just want to get to my content or do the thing or post my thing. I'm not going to read all these updates that are happening. So it's important to kind of like see what's happening.
Anything gets kind of snuck in there, you know?
Yeah.
Like the only reason that Facebook made its changes, like when it came to like young users or privacy settings, like remember there was constantly
messing
like
around with things.
Yeah, Mark Zuckerberg was on TV all the time because people were getting pissed at him for like his crappy privacy settings.
And he had a hearing as well.
Yeah.
So then he's changed things,
but
and
see,
now
that thing. Yeah, hold on. I'm getting my point.
Go ahead.
My point is that while we have these hearings and we've had some here and there about specific things, these have been issues for so long, since even before MySpace. And did anyone care? Not really, because nobody wanted to.
And it was so new.
We needed laws 10, 15 years ago, not right now. Like it's that's why things have spiraled out of control, but they're not unique in any way to any one platform.
Definitely not TikTok.
No, like
how did I get hit?
Like people were whining
with
about the Tide Pod challenge. Like y'all, we had the cinnamon challenge.
Oh yeah, and then he was showing like the crate challenge, and like they're getting hurt. And then, oh my gosh, the point that pissed me off the most was our children are getting hurt. Well, what is the #1 cause of deaths of children in the United States right now?
Something else.
Yeah, something else. Do the research.
Do the research.
Because I don't want to go down that spiral right now.
No.
But I'm having a lot of fun with Mario Kart. Like despite all the
I'm glad because that's coming to a screeching halt. We're going to
50cc, guys.
50cc normal items. There we go.
Congrats on first place, Toby. You got first, but then Doza got overall, right?
Well, I think Toby was a bit late there on the 4 races. But yeah, great job, Toby. Great job. Very nice. Where do we want to go?
I do enjoy talking about social issues, y'all. Like, I was a sociology major in college, and I loved talking about things, and discussions in our classes got so heated and fun. Like, because it was interesting to see different points of views, and like we had a diverse class, and like it was just love.
I'm glad that you enjoyed that.
Well, like ethics, and like
Right,
who's to say that
that's
your
true.
way is the right way? Like,
I really enjoyed I had one psychology class where we had to discuss ethics based around previous studies
oh yeah,
that in today's standards are not ethical. So like some of the crazy stuff of like keeping a person in a room deprived of like resources, or like, you know,
like solitary
like
confinement,
kind of dark stuff,
Yeah.
like to today's standards, like. And then we had to debate on whether or not, like, how would we change it, how would we update it to get, like, what if we did this study but we did it in an ethical way so that we could still get the valuable information that came out of it? Because
yeah, like,
let's
or
be real, like,
testing
valuable
products
information
on
came out there.
animals. I hate that. I hate that so much.
But we've learned a lot.
We sure, but I hate it.
Oh, I know. I hate it
Like,
too.
it sucks. Like Pinky and the Brain, like, it was a cartoon at first, but then once you realize they're actually experimenting and locking up these animals, it hurt when I first realized.
Yeah, there's this show called Dexter's Laboratory, right? And literally
Yes.
the main character is experimenting on a monkey that he got. And
That's
he just
horrible.
keeps doing
I've never seen it,
It's like a
though.
mini series within the series, because like the monkey is like a superhero, okay? So the origin story is that he's getting tested on for the purpose of being made into a super monkey, but nothing is changing, and so like the main character is getting pissed off at the monkey for not being a super monkey, and then in secret the monkey is actually a super monkey and goes out and saves people.
Like, chill the frick out, Dexter.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah, there's
And it's just like, it's so casual. Like, it's just a children's cartoon on a Saturday morning.
But then you realize the reality of where this came from, this concept. It's an actual thing. People are testing on animals and doing all kinds of crazy things. That's why, like, when it comes to beauty products especially, I am looking for the vegan, sustainable, eco-friendly, not harming animals or people or any of that, right? I think it's super, super important. All natural ingredients is huge lately for me. As I've gotten older and learned about these things, I definitely like have the clean beauty brands that I'm trying to go to and support.
We're
I'm trying
finally
to support,
in a
like, women brands.
our
and-
society's in a place where we're finally like seeing the ramifications of some of these like things that aren't as natural.
Yeah.
You know, like, because you wouldn't have known, like, maybe it was safe in the trial and you did the
Like-
trial for like 3 weeks.
like all the color dyes in a lot of food and candy and stuff, and then they're
But,
like
like-
linked to cancer.
But then, like, you keep eating those food dyes for like 20 years, right? And then
there's a
like,
bad
and then
impact.
it's like not so good for you. But you didn't know that back when they first introduced this stuff. It passed the vibe check because the vibe check was only for a short window of
And
time.
there are some nations that are already like they're way far above and beyond like what the U.S. is doing legislation-wise for so many things.
That's what kind of like bothers me with
Yeah.
like being so stuck in certain things.
And
is
it's
that like I know that it's possible and I see that it's working, and it's
Yeah.
like it feels like very much head in the sand kind of a situation.
For sure. Just today, we saw a video. We reposted it on TikTok at New Shindoza there as well. Basically, this person was in Japan and like noticed that a lot of kids, young kids, are going off on their own, being able to ride the subways, being able to go into the shop, buy stuff by themselves. And it's because like Japan as a society has decided that they're going to protect the children. In fact, younger kids wearing like yellow hats, like that's like a symbol for they may need some extra help in certain cases, but like they're going to be alone and do their thing too. And it's because everyone actually cares about and wants to protect them all.
Like, and here in America, we talk about how like, oh, we can't even let our children like play in our front yard like lawn anymore.
But that
Like-
used to be the thing in the 80s and the 90s. Like, go out, have some fun, come back when the sun goes
Do you remember
down.
that movie, The Goonies, where they
Did
literally
we watch that?
We watched a bit of it because it was
okay.
on when we
Or
were
like
getting
Sandlot.
the car fixed.
Sandlot too. Like a lot of movies back then.
That you just
would go
don't know where
out.
your kid is for like the majority of the day, and you're like, and there's no cell phones.
But now you are afraid because of so many different reasons to even let your kid out of your sight.
But the thing is that like, there's still a reality
yeah.
on this planet where that kind of thing still happens.
Yeah.
Where like children can
where they
be
figured it out in
and
society,
it's not
like
this massive issue.
They take that responsibility. And Jess, I'm so glad you saw that video. Like, the video made me cry because of current events, and like, I can't believe this is the case somewhere else. Like, why the heck is the US not doing the necessary things? Like, I know we can't change everybody,
yeah,
but
like I'm trying to not get too political,
and
like
honestly,
it's also very difficult sometimes.
It makes me really fearful for the future. And like, it's one of the things that also is like, why would we bring like, for us personally, for Doza and I, why would we bring a kid into this situation? Like, it's a scary thought.
It's kind of like a bad deal of cards, you know?
Like, what happens to the kid, like, if something were to ever happen to Doza and I, or what happens to them, like, or if we were to have a kid, would we just
remember that stuff going down in
and
Ohio?
Socialize them? Like, I don't know.
You remember that stuff going down in Ohio? That's still going on.
With the water contamination? Oh my gosh.
With the sky, with the 10-mile radius?
And it's not just Ohio. Philadelphia also had a complete water shutdown recently. Like,
really?
Yeah, they got a notice, and then they had the whole frenzy.
Why is it a thing?
Why is no one talking about it?
I got a thing to say that's like
what's your
exceedingly relevant to literally everyone all the time.
Go ahead.
How many times have y'all heard that, oh, if you're gonna do any amount of traveling, you need to drink water, but only from a bottle. Like, you have to drink bottled water. Like,
that's gonna happen in the U.S. too.
I can maybe it's already happening. That's the thing.
Right, that's the thing. Yeah.
Like, if you go, I don't know, if you go from one country to another country, sure. There's different things in the water. You've had an entire lifetime
safer.
usually of like getting acquainted to, you know, the kind of water that you're used to being around. Okay, like I understand that, fine. But like, Noosh and I can literally go a city over, a town over.
We're still getting water bottles.
And we can't drink the water there.
Yeah.
And like, it's not because it's different than our water, like fundamentally, because San Antonio has relatively good water because we have our own aquifer. It's literally to stay safe. I can't go to Dallas and drink Dallas water from the tap.
Nope.
I can't go to Houston and drink Houston water. I can't go to Austin. I don't know. Maybe I could. I can't go to Austin and drink Austin water. And like, it's like Austin's 2 hours away from San Antonio, and I can't drink the water. Like, what's our infrastructure here? Like, where's the accountability? Yeah. Why is water not drinkable? It comes out of the faucet. It should be good, right? You would think.
Water should be, you know, accessible to everyone. There's that life straw thing that was on Shark Tank that you can basically purify any water. I don't know how that works with everything, but like, you know, you could drink out of a creek and stuff like that. People do it with hiking and stuff.
Oh, I don't know,
but it's a thing that I've seen on Shark Tank.
I'm not sure about that stuff beyond like those like purification tablets.
I believe Home Depot, if you have them in your areas, they provide a free water testing kit if you ever wanted to test your own water from your tap water to see what's up. We know ours has a lot of
limestone.
Yeah.
Hard water. The hardest of water.
I hate it.
Air purifier, rip. Humidifier, rip. Like,
all of them rip because you have to use like pure
throw it, water. Jess, throw it. Throw the red shell, please. It's the last lap. What are you waiting for? No! I had regret.
You asked for it.
But it was so perfect. We all saw it happening. We all saw it happening. Like, I had the W.
Exactly.
But then, you know, X Factor over here had to ruin my day.
Good job, Jess. And good job, Toby, first place.
That was, I'm dizzy now. That's the most upsetting thing that's happened to me today.
You know, if that's the most upsetting thing, that means you're living. You're thriving.
I don't know. People don't know my life.
I know, but like, you know.
It was a joke. Come on.
You know.
I know you know
What are all those hidden things? When's that coming out?
This is the rest of the DLC stuff. So 8 tracks and then 8 tracks.
Do you think
and then
the
all the other
symbols
characters.
mean anything? Like the feather was associated with certain types of courses from the past?
I don't know, because I've never seen like these items used in like they've had all of these icons for like different games, right?
Yeah.
But I've never seen some of the other like common Mario items that are newer, like used in a Mario Kart
game. So
content
and happy with her crown there, like in the shot was like, yeah. And this is 50cc.
Yeah, we were gonna do one collection of 50cc before going back to 200.
Yeah, it's because 200's where it's at.
Yeah.
200's the best. I love Birdo and the Yoshi combo. I've finally moved on from Baby Peach.
I can't believe it.
I
How dare you?
know. That's okay.
I haven't played Dry Bones once tonight.
Draw your blade, douche. Let's duel. Oh man, I'm coming at you with a trident, even though it's not a blade.
That's gonna take a little longer to draw, so.
That way I can keep my distance. So then you can't get me with your blade.
Pen or
See?
pencil?
See, I'm smart. Sometimes.
Pen or pencil, William?
Pen or pencil? Is that your blade?
Well, William said draw your blade.
Oh, with drawing, I'm gonna use a crayon.
Covers more surface area.
All right.
Get it done faster.
Crayon. Sometimes just using a crayon slaps. Or like a colored pencil.
Colored pencil, those are pretty
Yeah.
good. I really wanted to get colored pencils when I was younger.
I wanted the really nice set.
Because
but I
like you
never
could
got
get
it.
some semblance of like accuracy.
Or the 64 box, but the 8 box is fine. Of crayons.
Yeah.
Pencil, you can fix your errors. Well, nowadays they have pens that come with erasability as
Don't
well.
even say nowadays because that
Has
was.
been around for a while.
I literally used those in grade school.
But like better ones nowadays. 'Cause the
Yeah,
grade
it
school
wasn't
ones
that
didn't
bad.
go all the way.
No, it smeared it a little bit. Like it was fine. Like the teacher, it wasn't a big enough deal to get it banned. Pokemon cards, I guess, are an issue, and I guess bringing my Game Boy Color for the first time is an issue. Like I literally brought it the day it got banned. So sad.
Yikes.
All these kids out here who have just oodles and oodles of disposable income, just having all of the things, and they're the ones who get things that I want to enjoy banned before I even get to enjoy them. And yes, it's jealousy. It's petty jealousy, and my feelings are valid.
Are you okay, babe?
I've never played Pokemon. Well, I didn't play Pokemon at school until I was literally a senior in high school.
They didn't ban it at your high school?
High school didn't really care as much, and like everyone thought Pokemon was for lame-o losers and nerds.
What?
And
No,
geeks.
Pokemons were like all of the awesome people.
Like Pokemon was cool for a couple years,
Yeah.
and then it got to a point where like
It's cool again.
the kids that I was in school with associated that with like little kids because they were younger when they were into it.
Man, nah. Like, it's
Yeah, no,
okay.
that's what it was.
Yeah, I know, but
And
like,
so if you were still into it, like it was a negative thing, and like high school, forget it.
it's really hard, like, to be into things when people around you aren't into it. But I hope for everybody, and I'm saying this for myself too, it doesn't matter if the people around you are not into something. If you're into something and it brings you joy, enjoy the heck out of it. Do you, as hard as that can be, especially in a school setting or like even in a work setting or any setting really. I watch TV shows because I wanted to fit into my first job with my coworkers. I watched the freaking Bachelor because that's what all the ladies were watching, and I wanted to be in with them. And like, I hated The Bachelor. I only did it so I could talk about it every Tuesday with them.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Toby.
it was so bad. Oh, it was one of those like photo finishes, you know, like where
Like the last one where you told Jess to throw the red shell and then it hit you?
No, that was more like a split decision. This was literally crossing the finish line and it getting like really wild there.
I'm
for a
glad
second.
you noticed that too, Jess. The eye contact was like so
15
cute.
seconds, really?
It felt like it. Like, it was cute. When you find it, clip it. Look at me stretching out my legs.
Yeah, we could find it and clip it. I already have an idea of what editing to do. I wanna get that clip and then just like for the length of time that it is,
Yep,
just
15
muffle
minutes,
our audio.
Or 15 seconds checks out.
Yeah, just muffle our audio and like blur the edges of the screen so it's just focused on like the stare. I'm gonna clip this right now so that I can remember to look back.
Okay. We clip so
We'll
many.
tag you, Jess.
For sure. We clip so many moments, and we appreciate all of you guys who clip and share them and stream highlights in Discord. We have so much to get through and put out there. Like, one day we just need to be like an editing machine.
Mm-hmm.
AI editing, where you at? I'm just kidding. We haven't talked about AI today.
I think that like editing will be one of those things where I'm like 100% for AI.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But,
because like if I
there's-
could just describe the ideas that I have and like
There's also
get
already-
it right, it would be very involved. It would be very advanced.
There's already AI coding.
Yeah, that's a
well,
little
it's like a
simpler, though.
basic thing right now. There's
Yeah, but like with coding, there's like there's rules.
Oh.
There's like very defined rules, and there's not a whole lot of them.
I learned today
There's just a lot of ways to
actually.
apply it. What did you learn today?
There's actually a new AI like study tool. I was gonna share it in Discord, but I forgot. Well, sometimes I'll save things to my phone so I can share it later, and that's kind of what's happening. But it's basically a tool that will be like, help me create flashcards for this, or this topic, or this thing, and it'll just kind of generate the commonly used like kind of stuff. And I think it's pretty cool. Or like, hey, like use this textbook to create this, if it's a public textbook that's online already, to help you get the main points. Or like, give me all the keywords and their definitions for this chapter.
Interesting.
Yeah, like I'm like, I spent hours and hours of my life.
That sounds like a good crunch tool.
Yeah, I spent hours of my life like creating flashcards. You've seen them. I used to type them up, remember?
I remember.
Yeah, like I still have some of them because I was like, I'm not getting rid of my medical terminology flashcards that I typed up to study for things.
I had statistics for the biosciences.
Yeah.
And the class was so difficult that the teacher was like, okay guys, here's the deal. You can write on a he even gave dimensions for like a little flashcard. If you can write down any formula you want, or like how to do a problem or anything like that, it just has to fit on the card itself. So I went crazy tiny, and I wrote on both sides.
I've had teachers.
He didn't
like that
say
too.
not to.
Yeah.
But do you remember that thing on social media?
Which one?
It was about maybe 2-3 years ago. It was of a guy who had like the similar kind of restriction from his teacher. Yo, gold on 50cc.
Congrats, Toby.
Congrats, Jess.
All of us for like first, second, third, and fourth. Let's go, Glob Squad.
Very nice. So, this guy had wrote on the same side in red ink and blue ink.
Can we go back to 200cc where life is good?
Yeah. And then he wore 3D glasses.
And yes,
so you know how like one is red, one lens is red and the other is blue?
Yeah.
That means if he wore the red one, he would only see blue text and vice versa. So it was like he could literally just get way more information.
That's
and I was
crazy.
super impressed.
And Toby, while top 3 is what you want to aim for, if I did that, I wouldn't be included because I was fourth. I wanted to be a part of it. So that's why top 4.
And I agree with you, William. Yeah, you could literally be the best ever and someone will hate you.
Yeah.
Peaches are great.
I mean, I get a lot of hate for talking on my own YouTube channel, like while I'm streaming. The most hate we ever get is about me talking too much. And I think it's hilarious.
I think I've literally gotten 0 hate for that reason.
Yeah, it's
so
always
you've gotten
me.
Infinity more.
Yeah.
I did the math.
Doza gets some comments about like some of his edgy takes on things, but
oh, I don't care. I adore that.
he does.
I love being right.
But when it comes to me, I used to take it pretty personally and hard, and it was like, maybe I shouldn't do this. And it's like, no, like, screw this one person that doesn't even care to watch and like be a part of it. Like, how about all the other amazing globs that want to be here and want to chat and want to hear me talk and like
that
play.
person's already checked out. Like, they're already at.
Yeah, don't listen to the haters. Don't listen to the naysayers. And again, saying this for myself as much as I say it to others to learn.
It's good to say it. It's a reminder.
The more you remind yourself.
Oh my god, this is so fast. How do you even play this video game?
Practice. Going from 50cc to 200cc be like.
Oh, it's so weird. Like, I had so much time to react to things and like plan stuff out, and now it's just like breakneck speed.
That's the one thing I love about Mario Kart is you can just pick it up, play, and put it down.
Oh, damn it.
Same with like Overwatch. Quick rounds, do a little fun, go ahead. Fall Guys was like that for me too. These are like turn your brain off, have some fun, or use your brain, but like, you know, quick decisions.
Like it's literally just for fun. Like the consequences for losing is just so minimal.
Yeah.
Like, it's kind of funny because like,
unless you take it personally, of course.
Like in a fighting game, people will get really salty about losing, but like in this game, ain't nothing. Like,
I mean, there are people who like it depends.
I know it still happens, but like not to the same degree.
Yeah.
Like, you can guarantee somebody whining in a fighting game.
True.
But it's a rare
100%.
occurrence in like Mario Kart or otherwise.
Yeah, what you guys doing out here whining about Mario Kart?
How dare you? That's fine. I'm gonna get this double item right here. Who picked this amazing stage that I can just run away with this? It's nice. It's got a great song. It's got great colors, visuals. It shows off like what it needs to really well. It's just a good time. Speaking of times, I guess it's over. So And you're right behind. It's like we're all in
pretty
a
much on
cluster.
top. Oh, Calm beat me though.
Oh no.
Looking at you, Isabel, but you're from Animal Crossing, so be cute, go off.
Yeah, true.
How are you feeling, Doza? Are you getting hungry too?
Well, I've been trying to suppress, like, sometimes to suppress my stomach growls, I'll just, like, suck in my stomach. It's like, maybe if I do this, it'll help. I don't know if it actually helps or not.
We'll eat something after, because we're going to be up for a little bit anyways, because tomorrow is our Wednesday. Like, we usually take a little break on Wednesday, and we don't start work until 10, when usually every day it's 8.
Yeah, that's true.
So, we'll be able to take a slow morning.
And just like like you give your opinion,
but that's okay. We don't
like,
see it as like,
I don't know. It doesn't come out as like maybe it's different in person. Like I don't know if you're like
yelling
just
at
a
the
salty
TV.
a-hole in person. Like you could be. I don't know.
No, Jess would never. I can't
know.
pitch. We don't know. That's true.
We can't
but
make assumptions.
Not my Jess.
Unless Jess says no.
Not the
we're like okay.
Not the version of Jess I picture. My Jess would never.
When the image of what Noosh thinks of somebody is shattered, it's just so funny.
It really is. I'll let Noosh with the next one. You don't have to, Toby. Win. Go off. Like, just have fun.
Stop letting me win. Let's do that.
Yeah, because I'm going to lose anyway.
We don't know that. You got first earlier in a 200cc.
Yes, I'm trying my best. It's just, you know, sometimes I get overzealous or excited or happy and I just go bazonkas.
Well, did you want to try that auto go so you don't have to like press one whole button?
Oh my gosh, that would be great because I slam into the A button like too hard sometimes. Like I'm just holding it down, pressing it so hard and like it hurts.
Yeah, I always have the A button pressed, and so like I press, since I have it held down, I have to maneuver my thumb over the other buttons. But over a long period of time, or not even long when it comes to Mario Kart, I just end up like grinding into my thumb, like in one spot, like where my knuckle is.
Just that sometimes I act insufferable when I win though. Have you met Doza?
What are you saying about me if you
I'm
say
used
that
to
how
it.
you act is
I'm used to Doza
No.
being unsufferable.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, if Jess thinks that she's insufferable when she wins, how would you describe me when I win?
It's unsufferable. That's why everyone wants to be you.
Unsufferable? Unsufferable.
Insufferable.
Okay.
Sorry.
Well, that's different.
English is not my first
Flammable
only
and
language.
inflammable. Same thing.
Oh my gosh.
You know that? Pretty fun.
I learned 3 languages simultaneously as a kid, and it's
I never
kind of
drive this
screwed with
way.
me a little bit. Like, I'm not perfect in any language, but, you know, I say things, and I can communicate, and that's what matters.
I didn't get a double item in 11th.
I
my
want to
career
learn,
is over.
but, like, it's hard to be perfect.
Sure.
No one is perfect. I am actually insecure about my whole English lacking, like, even earlier. Like, I think
It's alright. I'm insecure about my lack of Spanish.
Yeah, but that's okay.
At least you get to be cute with yours. Mine's just like...
You're cute.
My lack of Spanish is not cute. No one's found that cute.
I mean, not specifically that, but you're still cute. There could be other reasons for you to be cute.
If I said tortilla and someone didn't know I was joking...
tortilla.
If someone didn't know I was joking, they'd be down my throat so fast.
Yeah, but we say things like that all the time. Like,
yeah,
here,
you and me, because, like, you know me.
tortilla or
Yeah.
the quesadilla.
Although, give me a quesadilla. Toast them tortillas up for me, girl, you know?
Yeah, I love quesadillas. I love
so
Fisher
close.
fries.
So close. I almost made it up. I was in 7th.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, then I got a star, and, like, I just ignored everything.
And then this happened.
And then
Speaking
this
of
happens,
winning,
yeah.
Jess just went off. Beat everybody.
Club air horn.
What do we have at
DJ
airport?
Khaled comes in and says another one.
All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got Mario Kart on my mind. Never gonna give up, even though Jess got first.
Who sings that song, I'm Only Human After All? Who sings that?
I'm only human, after all?
Yeah.
I don't know.
He like spins around.
A lot of
it's on a
people
ton of
spin.
memes. I can't
remember
I don't
the
know. Have we done this Rainbow Road for
And
you? I don't think so.
Toby, that's okay. Like, yeah, focus on beating Doza. Like, it's fine. I'm happy playing the game and just hanging out with you
I'm
guys.
glad this is so dichotomous for you, Toby, where you just flip a switch and it's like, now Doza doesn't win. It's as
I
simple
just
as
flipped the
that.
switch.
Flip.
Yeah.
That was a trend.
Yeah, I love the TikTok trends. I've been debating lately of like creating a public account that would be able to share Doza and mine like TikTok trends. Just the dance stuff. Obviously, it wouldn't be as Nushindoza, but just, you know, for funnies. Because, like, I'm like, I want to. Like, why do we have all these highlights just for us? Like, it's fun. I love it for us, regardless of sharing it or not. And it would be a lot of work to share. But, like, I just enjoy it. We're going to be learning the Naruto anime one soon.
It's not the Naruto anime
I call it the Naruto anime. Just like
no one has any idea what you're talking about because there's probably 10 other trends that are more descriptive of that.
What about the Smash anime? Like, it's like that. Like, let me have my ways of communicating.
No, that's fine here. But when you talk about, like, a worldwide trend...
Okay, what is the trend? You don't even know.
It's just anime dance.
It's an anime
I know
dance.
that my argument isn't any better when I just say something as generic as anime dance.
So
but I swear, people will recognize anime dance way more than Naruto dance.
If you're on TikTok, you know what I'm talking about.
You know, the one that goes Loca Loca. The anime dance that goes Loca Loca.
Yeah, that one. But, like, the one I saved was specifically, like, from Naruto. Like, the TV, like, part of it or whatever.
No, I know.
And then the guy even dressed up like it was, for me, it's Naruto.
Do you ever want to watch Naruto but without the fillers?
No, I'll do the dances though.
Okay. You heard it here. I think the only way that Noosh would ever, like, experience Naruto is if we ever played a game that had the whole story in it.
Oh, that's true.
Because that anime games are notorious for that.
What about Ninja Go? That's not Naruto. But that's a game.
Is there a Ninja Go game that covers the whole, like, it's like covers the whole canon?
There's also, well, so actually, technically today, I actually sent Doza a TikTok, and I was like, yo, I want to watch this anime. It releases in April, and, like, it looked good. It's funny, but also slice of life and romantic.
Oh, we clenching the dub. But yeah, Noosh actually asked me to watch an anime with her.
Yeah, the more we go on tonight, I feel like I'm getting worse and worse. More comms are beating me.
Well,
like at first it was Isabel. Now
we'll wrap it up with this round of, like, I think this might be the last race, second to last race or something. Do you want to wrap it up here?
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, we could do that. Okay, let's do that.
There's two games, but they don't cover the whole canon. Okay.
Not even together? Because, like, I was thinking about doing the same thing. Like, once Noosh and I are able to stream more and more,
yeah,
I was thinking maybe we could get one of the Dragon Ball games that covers the whole story, and then we could just,
that
like,
way
play
we know
that.
the story.
Yeah, then we could just play that.
That's smart.
Yeah,
just like all the, well, we've seen the Harry Potter movies, but, like, the Harry Potter Lego series, that could
like
be fun.
that would definitely, because they literally call it, like, 1 through 4, and then, like,
the books, yeah,
5 through 7.
It goes through them
like
all.
That's very explicit. Like, because, like, the way that some anime games work is that they come out with the same type of game every few, like, arcs. Ooh. Right? So, like, it gets updated to sell the same game again.
Those are, like, I don't know if you saw Justice thing. So one of them covers season 1, I believe, and the one I have covers a movie. And also Jess wants to try watching Dragon Ball Z.
You should start with Dragon Ball. It's very good. And then you can get into Dragon Ball Z.
Yes.
I'd strongly recommend, like, Dragon Ball has, like, a little bit of, like, it was a product of its time, but, like, very little. There's only a little bit of that. And it's totally worth, like, watching, you know, an anime from the 80s because it just has copious amounts of charm. And it's a great story and it's got great characters. Right. Dragon Ball Z is what I started with because I didn't even know Dragon Ball was a thing. I started with Dragon Ball Z because it was on Toonami, right, as a kid. And then, like, later I found out about Dragon Ball, and then, like, randomly a channel somewhere in 2003 had, like, Dragon Ball on it, and that's when I watched it. And I was like, oh, wait a minute, there's this whole other series about this series. And then I got really into it for a while. Yeah, I was mind blown. Yeah, I was mind blown. It was crazy. And I was like, these are all the characters that I know and love. Well, you know, like, not the ones that are introduced later, but I get to see, like, where they started and their humble beginnings, and it's a lot of fun.
Yeah. My anime journey is a lot newer. I mean, I watched, like, Hello Kitty stuff and, like, Sanrio stuff, and I watched Pokemon, obviously, even though is it anime? I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but, like,
I mean, there's a reason.
I watched a lot of Korean dramas more than, like, anime, actually.
Yeah, live action also Korean.
Dramas. Yeah.
Yeah, so, like,
that was what I was into.
Oh, clench the L.
And absolutely, Toby, thank you so much for the luck. We'll still have videos going out while we're gone, but yeah, once we're back.
Dips on a win. Just kidding. I'm joking.
No, take that win all the way to your sleep into dreamland.
But GG, y'all. That's pretty much it for us.
Oh yeah, it's over. Dang. Okay. Yeah, thank you guys so much for joining us. Again, we will be gone for 2 weeks. No streams, but we'll be putting out videos, and when we return, we'll finally be playing The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. If we can try to swing it and we have enough rest, we'll try to do one more bonus stream before we start that, just to be able to catch up with everybody a little bit.
Yep, for sure.
Maybe we'll do Mario Kart again.
Maybe we will. And Jess, if you ever want to talk about Dragon Ball or like anything, I'm open. Our DMs are open.
We have a TV
maybe you'll
movies
get
channel
to watch it
in Discord.
Yeah, it is old and it is a little different, but it gets there.
Yeah,
believe me, it gets there. But yeah, that's it.
Good night, guys. Thank you so much for everyone who was here earlier today too. Just joining us, being here. We're gonna miss you guys. Oh my god.
I guess we'll just go to New York now.
I mean, we're not going for a couple days actually.
But still,
keep up with us on Discord and Instagram and TikTok and yeah. Anyways, goodbye.
Bye.